That's your.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Struggle Gamers Podcast, episode 31, where we talk about the latest gaming and pop culture news. My name is Carnage, and we got a couple people new in here. We got Bad Bella.
Yo, what's up?
We got Kendall. Got Kendall.
Said what up, nigga?
Oh, I ain't hear you. We got Black Goat.
I just peeped that I ain't the first one this time. That actually kind of upsets
Why
me.
don't you call that nigga Kenny, bro? Since we going by fucking government names in
Because
here.
he asked to be called. Because he asked to be called Black Goat.
Nigga, I told you.
You
I
actually
asked.
called Black Phantasm. We just
Yeah, I
called
did.
Kendall.
I sure did ask to be called
why
that
we
shit.
in here?
Well, I forgot. Well, I forgot.
That's two black people that's just named Black, so we just go call y'all Kendall and Kenny.
I mean,
So
to be honest with you, bro, I was the first one. These motherfuckers just came afterwards. So
No.
No, you weren't.
Oh.
Yes, I was.
You weren't.
Yes,
Nah,
I was.
you was
Yes, I
Astro
was.
You was the second.
Yes, I was.
you was Astro Sheets,
You was the
nigga,
second,
I was not the
bro.
first, because you was not Black Phantasma first, motherfucker. Don't try to
Anyway.
play like that, bro.
We got
I was,
Wody as
nigga.
well. What's up, Wody?
It's the Fighting Games Proud Fighting Game Professor was Hannah.
Yes, sir. We got Night Scream.
You know what it is. Slander Gang in the building.
Yep, and we got Jarrell in here too. I'm surprised he here.
Right.
Very surprised he here.
Figured you'd be
I
right
sound so
around.
damn
here.
depressed.
It's just my voice.
We took a whole 4-week break. How y'all
This is
been,
my
bro?
voice.
How y'all been?
How you been, nigga?
I've been good. After that one trip, I've been rejuvenated. I'm a different person.
What's going on, bro? Something you need to tell us, bro? Hey, what's up, man?
What's going on, my
I
nigga?
don't like y'all. Matter of fact, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Wow.
Hey,
All right,
I respect your,
I've been ducking
I
the
respect your
podcast,
honesty.
I don't like
I
that.
respect your honesty, bro.
At least you keeping it a buck, bro.
Nigga said, tell your truth.
We ain't gonna act like I wasn't gonna run the podcast a couple of weeks ago. You motherfuckers ain't show up. So hey, look, we ain't gonna act like that.
You knew we had shit to do, motherfucker.
Shut the
I ain't had nothing to do. I had nothing. I just didn't show up.
exactly.
You don't
Wow.
count. You never here anyway.
I had to work overtime and I was tired, so I don't
Hey, I feel it. Look,
I was
hey, man, if
asleep,
we,
nigga.
If we need to take breaks,
No,
we'll take breaks.
nobody even bothered to wake me the fuck up.
Yeah, because
Actually,
everybody was dipping. Everybody ain't want.
it is
It
crazy
still
because
says
we
Road
actually
Company.
Oh,
we
my
had a
bad,
conversation about that shit too. We was like, nah, you know how he is. We said, nah, we was considerate, nigga. Fuck you mean?
Right.
Nah, nigga, if it was the pot, I would have woke up for it.
But we figured you was gonna get up in that hour you usually get up anyway. So it was
Nah.
like, it don't even matter.
I
But we
was
talked
knocked the
about you,
fuck out.
nigga. We brought you up, nigga. Hey, we was
He said
considerate.
we talked about you.
We was considerate, bro. Some niggas, a lot of other niggas out here doing this shit, nigga. But we doing this shit for the streets, my nigga.
Indeed, we are. So, but we got a lot of topics racked up and saved up from last week. We can do a couple of the fast ones, more important ones. Anthem 2. Y'all remember we talked about that in the earlier podcast? That was like running on a really, really early podcast.
Yeah.
That shit is canceled.
I knew it.
It is permanently canceled.
Well,
Anthem 2 will not ever drop. Anthem is officially dead in a failed game. How do y'all feel about that? Like, are y'all Saudi? I'm kind of Saudi.
Yeah, I'm sorry too. The demo was fire. I was hoping they could possibly fix the game, but
Me too.
Yeah.
It's too late for me to talk about it because I had a whole rant to go on back when this shit dropped.
I need you to call some of that energy back, bro. We need to hear
It's too late, bro. Long story short, I felt like they was too ambitious to drop this shit for free. They had a lot of plans for something they could not afford, and that's all. That's all I had to say.
You mean
But
drop
it was
the
a lot
update
more.
for free?
Nigga, no, when they making it free to play.
I don't know what the plans was.
Yeah,
I
bro.
thought they
so
was.
it would be free to play on Xbox due to the EA Play Game Pass deal. I can't speak on no other platform. I don't know what their fucking plan was.
They still ain't put that shit on PC yet either.
They did? Oh,
Well,
I thought you
no,
talking about
actually,
Anthem.
that happened today. Well, Anthem, I don't know, but the EA Access shit, EA Play is supposed to be on Game Pass with PC today.
Today?
I don't know if it's
Hold
all,
on, hold
I don't
on,
know if
nigga,
it's
let me
all the
check.
same titles,
Hey,
but from what the tweets I saw for Game Pass with PC, that it was saying they get EA titles as of today. I just
need
don't
that.
know what titles. So
I'm
you
checking
don't
right
quote
now,
me.
nigga. Hold up. Oh, we
Yeah,
oh,
I'm
we got
getting
it.
to it now.
Got it. Finally.
Yeah, it says bringing 60 games over on March 18th. I don't know what
y'all gonna
games.
play.
Bro, they got it. Hey, they got Battlefront.
I'll play
on here,
UFC.
too.
If they got it, I'm playing UFC.
Hold up, I'm gonna beat the shit out of
UFC
y'all.
4 not gonna be up there for like another couple months because that just came out in September. But the first 3 up there.
I don't care. I'm on 3 anyway.
I ain't playing 3. I got 3 on P4 already.
Hey, I'd be happy to play you in 3 on fucking stream. Bro.
Yes, let's go. I'm on 3 all day.
So yeah, it says Jedi Fallen Order, FIFA 20, Titanfall 2, Need for Speed Heat. Madden 21 just came out on Game Pass for us. So Game Pass got Madden 21 already.
They got Jade Empire, bro. Kenny,
yeah,
they got Jade Empire on here, bro. I'm downloading right now.
I already got that game twice, bro. What you mean?
Hey, I'm downloading right now, nigga. Hold up.
I'm literally looking at the game on my shelf. I don't give a fuck.
That's what's up, bro.
I need that Jade Empire
right
too,
now.
bro. I need
That's
that
the
Jade
special
Empire
edition, bro. I don't know what that means, bro, but it's special, bro.
Especially because your game sound, but anyway.
I'm downloading this
bitch,
shit right now.
oh man.
What that game at? What that game at? What's up?
Oh, you pussy.
Hey, look, you know one thing? I got an idea. This is so off topic, but one of these days, the way you niggas argue, y'all just need to fight Street Fighter on stream while we pod. Like, no bullshit.
I'm gonna have to mute y'all.
These niggas
turn y'all
don't
down because y'all don't scream.
Jade Empire is
like, nigga, you want smoke?
Niggas.
Yeah, fight me right now.
Shit out you
Put up on
niggas,
stream.
bro.
Fuck it.
Yeah, probably, nah, bro. Don't talk to us like that. We haven't been beating the shit out of you. Like, yeah.
You talk, yeah, bro. Like,
Yeah, you hear him, man?
Fuck you, mean?
Your ass.
Hey, hold up, though, Kenny, bro. Who up, though?
Nigga, I'm putting Vega down. I'm putting Vega down.
Yeah, bring Alex bitch ass out here.
Bro, hey, he low tier. He still whoop your ass. I ain't trying to hear shit.
I mean, I'm still up though. I'm still up though.
That's cool. I earned my dubs.
She ain't talking to me.
Yeah, all right, man. But yeah, right now, Wody. Yeah, right now, bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, what I thought.
But anyway, how do y'all feel about Anthem getting canceled? How do y'all feel about Anthem getting canceled, though?
Hold on. This is Street Fighter podcast now, niggas.
Nah, it ain't.
On Anthem, to be honest with you, I feel like, you know what I mean? I kind of expected that shit, you know? Because if you saw the amount of attention they try to put into bringing people into Anthem with like free to play and all that stuff, you can tell that they really weren't getting the amount of attention that they were expecting for a while. Like, right. I don't think that they had enough money to justify making an Anthem sequel when their previous title wasn't really.
Nah, that wasn't an Anthem sequel. It was an update.
Yeah, but
it was just an update that fixed the game and fixed the loop.
Oh, so that was what they showed us before when they were supposed to be adding all that new content.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they abandoned ship. Basically.
Overhauling.
I mean, to be honest with you, bro, BioWare, I hope that their entire studio gets cursed until I get what the fuck I want.
It's already cursed. You damn near getting what's for right now.
I want Jade Empire 2. And I've been wanting Jade Empire 2 for years. And until I get that shit, I don't really give a fuck what happened to them. I don't really care, bro. Fuck them. They might. I mean, if they do a nice Mass Effect again, you know, I'll rock with them. I'll play that shit. Like, I fucks with BioWare heavy. But to be honest with you, everybody that made BioWare isn't even at BioWare anymore.
They all gone. All the OGs gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got all
I mean, the only thing we get in Mass Effect wise, y'all know, in May is Legendary Edition. I mean,
yeah, but at least they
that'd
mentioned
be cool.
the idea of the sequel, so you never know.
Yeah, they said they're working on a new game, new IP for it. So I mean, I'm interested to see when they put more news about that out. Cause God,
I'm high-key disappointed though, because I kind of wanted to see what they could do with Anthem and flip it, but they couldn't do nothing. So.
It would have.
I was too
for more content.
Yeah, it really would have, bro.
I was too, surprisingly, and I hated that game.
I don't see no USCs
they
on
didn't see
here,
the
bro.
money in fixing it.
EA probably didn't see the money in fixing it. You right?
Yeah,
they even said they needed to fix. They needed to work on Dragon Age and Mass Effect, the new Mass Effect game. So they just said, "Fuck it, we ain't wasting time on that."
Fuck Dragon Age, bro. Where that Jade Empire at?
I kind of think Dragon Age gonna suffer from that too, though, because I mean,
the craziest thing about like BioWare RPGs and their fan base is I feel like each and every like fan base of each RPG of BioWare games likes different things about their specific RPG. Like KOTOR fans like what they liked about it. Mass Effect fans kind of got a good mixture of the same thing that like Dragon Age fans got and KOTOR fans got, but I feel like Dragon Age fans kind of get something a little different. So I don't know. I feel like what they end up doing with Dragon Age might be a little bit more unique than what I'm used to with Mass Effect. So they'll probably do good. Dragon Age fans don't really ask for much.
I'm speaking on more of the lines of EA. Like not really BioWare. I feel like BioWare, I mean, they just gonna be them. But I feel like them not getting that money from the Anthem shit, they gonna be like, yo, I need microtransactions in this. Y'all need to add a stupid multiplayer in this too. And they gotta be custom.
Alright, so that makes me gives me a question in mind then.
Yeah, what's up?
Go ahead though, Kenny. I'm gonna let you ask that first. Or see what you guys think.
It wasn't a question, it was just a statement. I was gonna say that I feel like if EA really did want to put microtransactions in Dragon Age games and they wanted to make a profit, all they would really need to do is just add other characters that characters can romance, and they'd make millions. Because I know a lot of fucking Dragon Age fans.
That'd be dope, actually. That would be dope. Like, I wouldn't mind people paying for that. That's like some content, bro.
You don't need multiplayer. You can add in little side stories and stuff.
I don't care.
Like, that's what I'm saying with like Dragon Age fans, though. Like, they like different stuff about their content. That's one of the things that I know about like Dragon Age fans, that like they really are into that shit. So I mean, if they do that and people love it, is it a bad thing?
No, I like that idea. That was actually a good idea. They never doing it, but that's a good idea.
Did any of y'all ever play Inquisition's multiplayer?
Yeah, I didn't really like it. I played it.
I like it. I thought it was cool.
You know how I am.
That was on 360 though. I mean, I was on Xbox. I was on 360.
What was you saying, stream?
All right, so with the whole, BioWare and EA situation, because EA is just like the publisher and they basically greenlight everything. Do y'all think Square Enix has that same problem? And the reason I say that, to ask first off, you gotta think about it. Every new looter shooter that's coming out, published by Square Enix. Outriders, People Can Fly is the developer, but Square Enix is publishing it. Avengers just came out and just got the update yesterday with Hawkeye getting in the game. And they dropped Black Panther. Yeah, Black Panther got pushed ahead of Spider-Man, because Chadwick Boseman passed away, God rest his soul. So it's like you see all the mistakes EA made with Anthem, and not to shit talk Cyberpunk, how the industry feels the Cyberpunk mess up. Do you think Square Enix gets it right officially, like going forward, or do they just give up like EA did? Because Avengers wasn't nothing.
No,
I'm saying, like, it could have been way better.
I feel like they can throw their money around because of Final Fantasy 14, so they're not gonna stop till they hit a diamond.
Not to mention, you got to remember too, like the content. It's the content too. Like a lot of the stuff that EA tends to put their money into when it comes to the content tends to get like very dramatic changes. I see Square Enix put their money on a lot of like newer titles. You know what I mean? Like a lot of like the whole Avengers thing, like it's kind of based off of the Marvel Alliance and X-Men Legends stuff, but I would technically consider that like a newer title. EA, you see them on like sequels, and you see them on like successful sequels. So it's like for them to fuck up, I think they're actually making a lot worse decisions than what Square Enix would do.
Yeah, I see them. Yeah, I only see EA on rarely on new games. Like A Way Out was a new game that they put their money into. That game was boo-boo. Like when they do new stuff, it'd be more L's than anything. So I mean, Square Enix. I mean, I don't really count Avengers as a real L for real, because they made their cheese off that game.
No, they made bread.
They made their cheese.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so but the same thing happened with Anthem. Anthem made its bread. Thank you, Bella. That's my point. Anthem made its bread, but then it was dead after 3 months. Avengers kind of had that same issue, which is why the new update that just came out yesterday, like, first off, it got optimized, right? So now it's in 4K 60 FPS on console for Series X and PS5.
True.
But they updated the leveling. So you know how certain games you got like leveling for characters? Bruh, you could level from 1 to 50 in like 3 hours of a playthrough, each character. Now they had to increase that level cap from 25 to 50 so that people felt like it was a reason to play the game. Like, people weren't playing the game anymore.
Yeah. I feel like in that sort of situation, me personally, I don't blame Square. I would blame the developers making it. Like, I ain't gonna blame Square for that. I would blame
they're just
like if they was rushing them or something, and was just like, yeah, you gotta push this out now, and we had that sort of information. Yeah, I blame Square. But I feel like that's just dudes making it not doing their job, bro. Like that ain't really their issue.
Yeah. When it comes to
They
content.
apply pressure on these companies, but it's more than likely the companies.
But it's like at the end of the day, when you're talking
They normally
about, like,
tell people that though. They
when you're
be out there.
and when you're talking about like publisher responsibilities, like they're normally in charge of like the printing, the layout, the writing, you know what I mean? You know, the actual marketing aspect of it. So like I don't really see any game that Square Enix has ever failed to do when it comes to marketing, especially considering that you know, where Square Enix comes from and where all they market to.
You know what?
I mean?
Hold up. You know what? I think it's one game that they probably kind of fucked up on, but they still end up doing good.
Okay.
Final Fantasy 7 remake.
Not really.
Who
Not
are
really.
we saying?
The game
that's
was
up?
a complete game.
Oh.
It just had shitty textures, bro.
Yeah, that game was good.
I don't really.
How do you release a game at that state though?
But that's the
bad
that's,
textures.
hold on. Here, the thing about Final Fantasy VII Remake is not only did they not really have to market it that well because it's a remake of an already classic game. You know what I mean? So you can.
I'm not talking about marketing.
But we were talking about like Square Enix as far as publishing goes, not developing.
Yeah, I was talking about developing now.
That's just a one art team fucking up a couple of textures, which was terrible, but the rest of that game was very solid. A couple of textures. Like if we had to give it a percentage, about 40% of them textures was trash. Like
it was. You said how many? What
about
percent?
40% of them textures was trash, but everything wasn't trash.
40% is a lot.
That's a large number.
A couple textures.
That's not a couple,
That's not a
nigga.
couple.
Bro, okay, it's not a couple, but still, it's not big of a deal. It's not a big of a deal.
But that shit was running 30. How you can't get the textures right if it's running 30?
Because it's on the PlayStation 4.
If you look at that game as a whole, though, to be honest, it only really had 2 locations. You know, like it had the urban city, you know, with the metalwork and shit like that, and then it had its kind of like outdoors, deserty looking fucking areas.
The sewers was the best looking part of that game.
It was dark.
That's real shit. That's the best.
Yeah, because it was dark. Because it was dark.
It is. The sewers was the best part of that game. That's the best part of the game.
No, we talking about
Final Fantasy 7 remake.
I don't know. I don't value that as how on the board of the game. Like that really wasn't. You couldn't. I wouldn't push that shit back.
That's part of polish, though.
You can update that with ease. Like it's like not even hard.
And I guarantee you too. If you go to like any review on that game, like you can grab like the top 10 reviews on that game. I guarantee you none of them will mention any of that when it comes to scoring. So like it doesn't affect it at all.
Yeah, not at all. Like nobody is looking at that for real.
I ain't finished that game.
Like that's like if you had to grade a whole game, that's only like, bro, that's like 20% of the grade, bro. Everything
the game is good. Like don't get it fucked up, but that's a damn shame that it looked like that.
That's not even 50% of a whole grade on graphics.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's not even a percentage for real, bro.
It's not.
Not really.
It's not.
Like I would say graphical. I would say graphical fidelity like 20% of a game review. And if 60%.
No. We talking about just the graphic.
Oh,
that's like complaining about like the background niggas when you playing in UFC and.
But literally the rest of the background looked terrible though.
I didn't think the background looked that.
The only thing that looked good was the character models.
You're literally
and the lighting.
The character models, the lighting,
and the lighting was pretty good.
Stuff from far away looked pretty.
Yeah, but I mean, me personally, overall, like if none of y'all had ever mentioned like, oh, these textures are so bad.
Have you seen the lower city from the top?
I beat the game, nigga. It's not hard.
Did you see the lower city from the top?
Yes. You're right. That looked trash.
Come on, bro. Why does it act like I'm fucking tripping, bro?
It's not that.
I'm not saying you're tripping. I don't think
it's not that you're tripping. It's just that
it ain't just worth that many
the
points
amount of focus that you're putting into something that they obviously didn't want you to focus on. You know what I mean? That's like your parent telling you like,
oh, that's not that they hoped I didn't focus on that shit.
I mean,
they banked on it. They banked on it. They did.
Who the fuck says I didn't beat that game because I didn't like the textures on the wall? Like,
it was a long game too, but that
game was still great though. It was great though.
Yeah, if you had never told me about that,
And it was running 30.
Game, I would not have even noticed.
And it was running 30.
It was on the PS4, bro. It's on the PS4, bro. We gotta take that.
On the Pro. On the Pro was
we gotta take that, man.
Upgrade on PS5.
I mean, the PS4 Pro really didn't have that many games on 60.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be 60 on P5.
So it's not 60 yet.
No.
So it's going to be 60.
I think the update.
I'm not assuming they said it was going to be 60. It's an upgrade.
The update coming out.
Yeah, I saw. I said so. I didn't say he was assuming. I said so. It's going to be 60.
Yeah.
Not yet.
That's just crazy because like literally all of this shit means nothing as to whether or not if it was an enjoyable game or not.
I mean, it depends on the user.
It really depends on who it is. Yeah.
You know what's funny, bro? I be telling motherfuckers that when they say dumb shit about trying to buy the Series X compared to the Series S. Like, I literally got into an argument the other day. I mean, bro, the Series S doesn't meet the performance, bro. Yes, the fuck it does. It just ain't 4K. It upscales to it. Like what? Like niggas be saying something.
It's all about what you want.
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta look into the GPUs on that one. If the GPU, I don't know if the GPU is stronger on the Series X or not.
It is. It's 12 teraflops compared to 4. It's more powerful. That ain't no argument.
Hold on, Ice Cream. Hold on, Ice Cream. Here's the biggest question though. Last time I checked, the Series S is the budget edition, right?
If you want to call it that.
That's what it is.
It's $300. It's
1440p instead of 4K. 4K is more demanding to play a game in, so you would think the Series X will have a stronger GPU. Now we talking about both. S.
We're talking about both, X. But the S is the $300 one. Yes.
Right. So it's like if you got the fucking $300, well, why the hell are you complaining about it not upscaling to the fucking, $400?
No. They was just comparing the two.
They basically were trying to say like you're the only. Let me say it like this, because I know y'all are more PlayStation niggas. The only difference between the two systems is literally storage and performance. There is no difference otherwise. Well, resolution. Let's call it what it is, right? But I put that in performance. There's no difference. You literally paying $200 for storage. It's not a point for real. You're gonna get the same.
I mean, unless you want to play 4K 60. 4K 60 do look better than 4K 1440p. I mean, it do look better than 4K.
Yeah, I mean, it do look better than upscale. That's it. But resolution is to me, it's not the biggest selling point for me. So that's why I always.
For me either.
I mean, but to be honest though, if you go upgrade to a new generation, you might as well go 4K 60.
Not a lot of people. Not everybody cares.
But that's if you already own the stuff.
Not to mention,
like me.
Here's my thing. When it comes to video games and upscaling graphics, anyway, it's like some games. I think if you upscale the graphics, obviously to 4K and 60 frames, it looks great. But then, in my opinion, I feel like there are a lot of games where it's like it really doesn't even fucking matter. You know what I mean? And depending on what type of video game you play too, like that's the reason why you'll get so many people who don't give a fuck about whether or not if it plays at a certain frame rate or graphics, because it's like if you're playing games where it matters or you're playing games where like frame rate actually fucking matters, I completely understand. But like your average gamer who's just picking up shit and trying to enjoy it, they don't give a fuck.
It's only one game that I excuse for 30, and that shit was beautiful at 30. And that's Ghost of Tsushima. That's the only game that looked good at 30.
And that's your opinion. But that's what I'm saying. Like your average gamer, like the majority of people who buy console games
they don't care.
To just play video games, they don't care. They really don't. Like I've never heard complain about fucking 2K like not being fucking 60 frames at all.
There are some, because most of them, like a lot of people were hitting me up because they know like I'm the gamer around the city and stuff. They were just like, yo, should I just get this one? I got a 4K TV. I mean, bro, if that's what you want, then go ahead.
Hold up.
Like, don't.
2K always 60 though? I thought 2K was always 60.
I was just using
it was 30. It was 30 lock, but now on next gen it's 60. It was 30 lock before.
Okay.
Yeah, but even still, it's like I'm using that as an example. Like your average gamer who plays like specific type of games, because like everybody has like their own taste in genre. You're not really gonna get that many people who are gonna taste every single genre for reasons. And even when you got people who are like adamant about graphics and frame rate and performance, normally it's for a very specific reason. Like you get first person shooters, you get people who play fighting games. Me personally, that's who I've noticed tend to complain about like frame rate and graphics the most. And it makes
people that just really want it, like if they really want to be the highest.
Right. But as far as like casual gamers, I mean, like normally people who like really want that shit, like high performance, they're probably PC gamers.
They ain't casual, bro.
They the Call of Duty niggas that think they nice and then go into a sweat lobby and stink. That's what they are.
And then complain about skill based.
Yeah, and then it's bad enough because they're playing on a fucking TV with hella input lag that's 50-something fucking inches instead of playing on a 144 hertz monitor.
You get murdered by motherfuckers just pointing and clicking at their ass easily.
Yeah, you're still losing the refresh rate department. People just uneducated. That's
it is.
I mean, every little bit helps though.
In all honesty though, when it comes to like people being uneducated, the only time you ever really see people, you know, have misinformation when it comes to certain aspects of gaming, when it comes to video gaming on a console and video gaming like on PCs, it's normally when either somebody's making a transition from one to another or they're in a community that has sort of like that mixed group, you know? Because like if you're just like straight playing with only console motherfuckers, you'll never really hear anybody complain about.
Nah, that's cap. That's
cap.
That's cap, bro.
What do you mean?
I would tell you that's cap.
Bro. Like, they just be lying on their own system when they buy themselves.
A lot of times gaming now is mouse and keyboard on console. So it ain't just controller.
People playing mouse and keyboard on console?
Yeah, they cheating. Yeah, they cheating. Yeah. They're cheating.
No, it has support.
How?
Like I play Smite. I play Smite. Like
that's not cheating. That's support.
Smite has mouse and keyboard support on Xbox.
I'm sorry.
Final Fantasy 14 did too.
I'm talking about shooters.
I mean shooters.
Shooters is cheating. That's cheating.
I believe COD has mouse and keyboard.
COD got it on there too.
Bro, Rainbow Six don't, and you gotta buy a dongle to get a keyboard and mouse on there and cheat. Boy, this is terrible.
But why? Oh. Why would you play mouse and keyboard?
Because it's better.
Because it's way better.
It's better. It's better, period.
You got God aim on console.
I'm not talking about period. I know mouse and keyboard is good on PC.
They got
that's how
it's good on console too.
But I'm saying
mouse and keyboard is good.
It's good, period.
Yeah.
Like if you are just more comfortable playing mouse and keyboard.
If you mouse and keyboard on Siege versus controller, bro, you run the match, bro.
You have better aim when you run the match. It don't matter what you're playing on.
I know that. I know mouse and keyboard is better.
Oh, you mean why people cheating?
No, I'm saying like, why would somebody like if you're going out of your way to play mouse and keyboard, my nigga, you should just fucking play shooters on PC. Like
they don't have PC.
They don't have PC money, or they like cheating.
They only doing that. They don't have PC money.
Yes. The ultimate problem with playing shooters on PC, not even all of them, it's really just Call of Duty. The framing and how Call of Duty works on PC is completely horrible. And anybody that plays it on PC really will tell you that. Like a lot of people that I talk to, they even say like, yo, I wish I had it on console instead. It just doesn't meet their graphical demands. And it's really, especially for the game to be that many gigabytes. Like they're just like,
talking about the new one? Yeah, the new one looked worse than the old one.
It looked like dust.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like,
it's on
all that framing just make it like, what's the point of having it on PC, bro? It's not gonna look right. So.
Trying to imagine a nigga building a fucking PC and playing like hardcore Call of Duty on a fucking monitor, or not on a monitor, but on a fucking TV. Yeah,
I know a dude
like,
that do that.
Niggas out here doing it.
It's a YouTuber out there that do that.
You spend like fucking 1400 on a fucking TV, on a fucking PC, 1400, and plug that shit into like a 1080p TV. Just wonder why that shit don't look no different.
I mean, it's still gonna look better. Like if you turn the settings on high, it's gonna look better. It's not gonna be like it's not gonna look better resolution wise, but graphically it's gonna look better.
It's some shit that I've like played on console and then I went and played it on PC with everything up, then it does not look any fucking different to me.
What game is it?
Yeah, I didn't have experiences like that as well.
Yeah, Street Fighter was definitely a game that like
apparently the Wody noticed the difference. I don't know.
I remember him saying it. I didn't
notice the difference in what
the graphics on Street Fighter 5 on PC.
I do. It looks a lot smoother. Like
I played on Pro though, so I don't know.
Playing on Pro, it doesn't improve from PS4 to PS4 Pro at all.
Yeah, it don't. No, I haven't seen the difference.
I don't know. I might have to go back.
The only games I've seen like a decent difference when it comes to having a graphics,
definitely Mortal Kombat,
like Tomb Raider, was like fucking Jedi Fallen Order. Jedi Fallen Order was beautiful. It's empty, but it's beautiful. But Neo looks a little better. But I hear they're still having issues with some of the settings on that game as far as shadows.
I feel like Neo didn't change.
It didn't change much, man.
Mortal Kombat looks gorgeous.
It looks a little
Shadow of War didn't really change either.
Gorgeous on PC.
Arc looked a little bit better, but not as much as I would like.
Nah, hold on. Neo definitely looks a lot better on PC.
Really.
Like, when I upped all my shit on that, and like I was doing some shit that was like, oh damn, I didn't even peep that, but. I mean,
frame rate is better for sure, but the graphics,
the frame rate.
That's what I mean as far as like the smoothest, some of the blurs on the action. Like there were blurs on the actions when I was playing on PC that I didn't see on fucking.
I'm gonna tell y'all like this, bro. Go to PS4 Street Fighter and look at the details and the shadows and the textures of the clothing.
Dude, to be fair, Wody, I ain't played Street Fighter on PS4 in years, so that's probably why
I played on P4 just to fucking run it with JoJo every now and then. And I get on it don't look no fucking different.
The shadows and the textures of the clothing are way deeper, and it looks smoother. Like it looks fuzzy on PS4.
And I'm playing 4K 60, bro.
That shit don't.
I noticed it. It look
fuzzy. It don't look fuzzy on PS4 to me, but when I get on,
bro, y'all got two monitors. I gotta play that shit side by side one time.
Yeah, I might have to. Matter of fact, I got my regular PS4 right here. Matter of fact, I might have
that shit right now. 90 day.
Yo, thank you for the raid, yo. Appreciate it.
The only thing is it don't play different.
On the raid, man.
I don't really see that.
Like every other fighting game literally got more input lag on PS4 than anything else.
That's probably why I like playing games like Mortal Kombat. That's probably why I noticed the difference on there. It's like that input lag way better on there.
People be thinking I'm tripping, bro. You just always like complaining, like, bro, that shit is butt over there.
I don't think
hold on, who be saying that?
Fucking Dion.
I don't think
it is, but
I just don't think it's that big of a difference when it comes to graphics on Street Fighter 5. But as far as frame rate goes, the Street Fighter 5 is
lighting is different, textures is different, shadows is different.
Street Fighter 5 is probably the only fighting game I played besides Tekken on PC that actually no scratch that, not besides Tekken. Street Fighter 5 is the only fighting game I played on PC that holds like 60 frames when I'm playing.
I ain't gonna hold you. The one game that I might agree with Wody on this one, but the one game I don't see no difference in for real,
Tekken.
It's Tekken. Yeah,
you don't know the shit.
I don't know the shit different in Tekken. It's a lot of playing games like that.
Niggas took the words right.
Small little details you might people. Oh, that's different.
It's a little clearer.
Because you know why? Because Tekken is 60 frames on console too. So it ain't even no.
All kind of games is 60 frames.
Oh, so okay, you're right.
I noticed.
I don't think they did no graphics.
They don't be graphically impressive.
Yeah, they ain't do no graphics.
It's all medium.
I noticed a huge difference in Tekken when I played.
I ain't noticed nothing. Actually, I noticed the drop in Tekken on Tekken. So the first time I got on, because the background of that one map with the circles was just a still image. I was pissed. That shit was terrible. What happened? I guess my game didn't install all the way, but that shit was dumb.
You talking about you talking about that damn the Mishima factory shit?
Yeah, and it was a still image.
It'd be glitching on PC, bro. It'd be a straight still picture, bro. Don't be no backdrop there.
What's this? That was the first thing I seen when I got on the PC Tekken, bro. Anyway, I don't even know how we got on that topic, but we on to the next one.
He was talking
Persona 5 Royal is coming to not PlayStation, PC.
Finally,
as an Epic exclusive. That game is exactly. That game is finally.
I actually believe that was a troll
for this.
thing that I posted. I think it was on a troll site.
Wait, that's troll?
I believe it's a troll.
Oh, so
Persona 5 Royal.
That shit. Why is it not on Switch?
Don't tell me that.
why
Persona 5 Royal?
Because it was an exclusive. This is a PlayStation exclusive.
Yeah, I think it's a.
Yeah,
troll.
but they dropped Persona 4 on PC though.
Is this a troll site for real?
Going to PC.
Yeah, no bullshit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Wow.
It's true.
I hate you.
I'm
Why
sad
you post
again.
this?
The fuck?
I mean, I didn't know it was true when they got told. But I'm glad you brought it up because I forgot about it.
I want to play it, and I don't want to play it on freaking PlayStation.
I haven't wanted to fucking hook my PS4.
I mean, PS4 games coming to PlayStation games coming to PC anyway, which is a later topic. So
yeah, we're definitely gonna be on that one. So, all right, well, forget that joint. Forget that joint.
On Atlas topics, we still haven't heard shit about Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne coming to Switch. Nor the
actually
other...
we did. No, we did. I got news.
We got news.
Whoa. Yeah, let me. I'm in CJ server. Basically, they dropped it today. I'm about to put it in the chat. It's on Twitter.
Word, because I've been looking for that shit. That's one of my
favorite. It's coming to Switch and PS4.
Okay, but do we got it? Oh, hold on.
Yeah, we got all right there.
We got a release date?
I believe so. It's a Maniac pack with Dante from Devil May Cry. And you get all the full game unlocks May 21st, 2021.
So that means that the addition of the game they're not doing it where Dante's the original character. They're doing the one with Raito from Japan's release, which is dope. Because I actually wanted to play the game with him as the character instead of Dante, since I couldn't play it since it was only in Japan.
Yeah, so it's a May 25th release, but if you get the digital deluxe, it's May 21st.
I mean, that's just 4 days, but whatever. Any news on any news on 5? Shin Megami Tensei 5?
Nah, they didn't say nothing about 5.
Of course they didn't.
I heard about I heard the name Shin Megami Tensei. What is that game about exactly?
It's
Persona, but it's the original. It's the regular one.
It's like Shin Megami Tensei is the name of the series, and every series has like their own little sub-series underneath it. Persona's a sub-series. Shin Megami Tensei just 1 through 5 is a sub-series. You also got like the Devil Summoner, which is a sub-series. You got Devil Survivor, which is a sub-series. It's like Shin Megami Tensei is the brand, you know, and it's basically it's a JRPG. Like it's as JRPG as they fucking get.
Shin Megami Tensei is Nike, and then the games are like LeBron, KD, Kyrie. Let's put it
like pretty much.
I like that.
I like how you ain't say Jordan, bro.
I mean, it's harder to go with Jordan because Jordan is a imprint of Nike as well. But I mean, you can brand under Jordan with fucking Blake Griffin and fucking Russ and all that shit. So it's a lot.
Well, shoot, our next topic is that Pokemon that you got us covered in screen.
Oh my motherfucking goodness. Do I?
Yeah,
look.
Yeah.
After fucking complaining for years, the community is finally getting their Gen 4 remakes, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. This remake actually was not made by Game Freak. That's why the art style looks completely different on the remix. It was not made by Game Freak. It was not Game Freak's doing. They licensed it out to a whole different company, and that's why it looks like it looks. But the second part of that news that did come out, we are getting an open world Pokemon game, which is called Pokemon Legends Arceus. With that game, it's completely open world. It's a prequel.
Yes.
It's Arceus, bro. Get that man name right.
Arceus.
Nigga, it's Arceus. What are you talking about?
Thank you, Wody. Niggas tripping.
Wody, bro. It's Arceus.
I said Arceus.
Hold up. Did they announce? Did they say how it was pronounced in the games?
They pronounce it in the animes.
They pronounce it in the anime, bro. It's Arceus.
I go off them.
All right, bet. He don't care. He don't care. He just want to say it wrong. Let him say it wrong. Bro. He don't care. It's okay.
That's Poke Jesus.
I'm with him, but I feel it. But Pokemon Legends is a prequel. It's set in early Sinnoh. You have Cyndaquil, Oshawott, and I can't remember the other starter. I believe it's from Sinnoh though.
Owl. No. The owl's from
Rowlet. Yeah, it's Rowlet. It's Gen. It's Rowlet. Thank you for correcting me. Basically, it's set in prequel Sinnoh, and you travel the lands and try to figure out how Arceus started everything. And it's open world to the point where it literally looks like Zelda Breath of the Wild. You throw Pokemon wild in the open, Pokemon fight in the open. You don't have to click moves. They realize fight like it's poking in the open fucking world. Like,
is it on Switch?
I'm gonna keep it. I'm probably gonna be
only on Switch.
Yeah, it's all on Switch. They're all on
Switch only.
I'm buying the fucking Switch then. The fuck?
I'm emulating that joint.
I'm gonna keep it up.
I'm buying it.
I feel like the only reason why, like, people were, and at first I didn't understand. I didn't understand why people were like diehard wanting a fucking remake of Diamond and Pearl, even though like that generation wasn't really that long ago, in my opinion. But it dawned on me that like Diamond and Pearl were actually like some of the first generation for a lot of Pokemon fans, and I didn't realize that.
That's my favorite generation. It's not my favorite.
I don't. But that's the thing. I don't understand how it's people's favorite fucking generation. But at the same time, I've been in like
I can explain why.
I mean, it was,
you know what? Same for me.
Hold on. Let me say this, because this my reason might be the same reason why I think everybody loves that generation. Besides, it being their first, but I think that because it came out on Nintendo DS. A lot of people didn't really play Game Boys, or if you're a younger generation, your first handheld console was more than likely a DS than it was an actual Game Boy Color or Game Boy Advance, because the stretch from Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald all the way to like Diamond and Pearl was actually a pretty big gap. So I feel like one of the reasons why like people really love that generation is because they didn't actually like grow up with like Gen 1 or Gen 2 or even Gen 3.
Yeah, I grew up with it.
Yeah, that's actually very true.
Yeah, I grew up with it.
When you look at the generation numbers, when you look at the gen numbers, the gens usually last about 4 years. So that is very true. Gen 1 was 3 years, Gen 2 was 3 years, Gen 3 and 4 were all 4 years, Gen 5 and 6 were 4 years. So 4 years is on average how long a generation lasts in Pokemon. But to mention the point of why it was pretty much the best to most people, because Gen 2 got remakes. So Gen 3 gave us Gen 1 remakes, Gen 4 gave us Gen 2 remakes. So the impression is now that every 2 gens you get a remake, basically. That's what the impression was. That's why people kept pushing for the remakes, because Gen 6 came out, you have Ruby and Sapphire remake. Now we're in Gen 8. It was time. Like,
I got a question.
I do think
what generation was it with Trico and that Firebird?
Gen 3.
Gen 3.
All right, that was where I started. Okay.
Yeah.
That's when it started getting live for me.
That's when I started.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
I feel like in order for you to like really appreciate Gen 2 like I do, you had to start with like Gen 1, because people in my generation, they fell in love with Gen 1. And when we got Gen 2, Gen 2 was like such a multiplier on Gen 1. It's like it stuck with us.
Because they fixed so many problems.
They fixed problems. It was like double the size of the previous Pokemon generation. Like there was so much content inside of it, even when it came down to like finding like other Pokemon. It was so, even like Gen 3, like figuring out the fucking Regis in Gen 3, like fucking finding Rayquaza, Mirage Island, like all that other like word of mouth shit. But I feel like when it came to like Generation 4 like had the same stuff that we grew up with. Like, how like every generation has the same thing, but it waters it down a little bit. You know what I mean? Like I feel like the exploration just gets smaller, the puzzles just get a little easier, the Pokemon just get a little, I don't want to say weirder, but they did switch
basically.
They did a whole garbage bag Pokemon. So.
Y'all gonna leave
dude trash.
Arbador alone, goddammit.
He's literal trash. Fuck all that.
Him and Trump is gonna get left alone though.
No, they not. But real fact though, because Gen 4 literally had a completely different
Arbador. You know what's crazy? I thought of that name before that shit even came out, and Eric could vouch that, bro. I was calling niggas Garbodor before Garbodor even came out.
I mean, the dude who created that generation, Gen 4 and up, as far as art goes, this motherfucker literally ran around grabbing appliances and items off the floor.
Yeah, bro, dead ass.
He dead ass did though.
Ice cream and
toast that go.
Hey, bro. But what about that nigga Scrafty, bro?
Oh no, he hard. He hard.
Scrafty hard. Yeah, Scrafty cool.
Scrafty, like I said, it's exactly what I said. Because Scrafty, he just took some punks with big ass pants and turned them into a Pokemon, bro.
He took us. Turned us into a Pokemon. Yeah, he took us and turned us into a Pokemon.
I think the reason that Gen 4.
Scrafty's based off of the Japanese delinquents that would wear big ass puffy pants.
They got it from us.
Yeah, they literally got it from us.
They got it from us.
That shit.
Nah, that's I've been Japanese like punk style since like the 60s.
I ain't going.
Nah, so the reason I think Gen 4 blew up like it did though is because of the remakes.
Yeah,
like
you know,
when you look at it, like all those people
run so deep though with them. It's always been like that. It's always been an exchange.
Yeah, but I mean, everybody has their.
Just let it be the nigga Pokemon,
stuff, bro. Even when they're similar, just because they're similar doesn't mean it's the same. You know, we're all
the nigga Pokemon, man.
I mean, I'm not about to. Scrafty is a dark and fighting.
Let it be the nigga Pokemon.
If that ain't the
nigga, I know.
That sounds an awful lot like a black dude.
Oh my god,
that's like the Pokemon race. That is the nigga Pokemon.
I know what they saying, but I just don't want to agree because I know they right.
Wow.
I know
You're not about to turn Pokemon racist. That's what we're not.
He is the black Pokemon,
bro. There are so many more Pokemon that are.
Bro, exactly, bro.
No. If we don't name any Pokemon the black Pokemon, it need to be Tyrogue, Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, and Hitmontop.
Okay, I like the Pokemon. I like them niggas. Them niggas is gangster to me.
Actually, hold on. Actually,
but listen, Hitmontop literally spins on its fucking head like breakdancers, bro. Come on now.
All right, so they got multiple nigga Pokemon.
They're all based off actual people.
Right.
Yeah, they're all based off actual people. Hitmonlee is based off of Bruce Lee. Hitmonchan is based off of Jackie Chan. I thought it was Muhammad Ali, but it's actually Jackie Chan. And Hitmontop is based off of that one fucking capoeira nigga. I can't remember his fucking name, but
I know, but that's still
Eddie Gordo.
Eddie Gordo.
The only capoeira nigga you ever know. Like
Eddie Gordo.
Yeah, Machop, Machoke are fucking built off bodybuilders. Why you get a nigga 4 arms though?
Cause bro, he gotta hit it harder.
Hold on, wait.
Because Mortal Kombat.
Y'all ever read like Munchop's like Pokemon description? They said that nigga can punch 1,000 times a second per arm.
I've seen that.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Just like imagine
that is death, bro. Like what? These Pokemon are dangerous, and they just let us capture them.
Let man can just say,
right?
Look, the anime makes some Pokemon look way more dangerous than they really are, though. Like I never forget, bro. Primeape and Mankey was really hard in that anime, but they soft as fuck in the games.
Hold on. That Primeape is my favorite Pokemon of all time, so I don't want to hear no slander.
Wow.
You know what? I just recently did a. Hold on, Kenny. Hold up, Kenny. Look, bro. I just recently did a Pokemon tier list, and he was an F tier, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
He was disrespectful.
Cool looking,
he
though.
wasn't
He is
even
cool
great
looking.
rating them correctly. He wasn't.
You're not a Pokemon fan, bro. I have no idea why you expect
I'm not a
anything
Pokemon fan.
Exactly.
The man put Swedish fish in go to hell category for fucking snacks.
Hey, Swedish fish is the worst thing that ever happened to mankind, bro. This shit is trash.
I'll explain to you why that nigga is my favorite Pokemon. His Pokemon description is the nigga literally gets mad at nothing. And no one
you.
All
right.
Oh my goodness.
Perfect match.
This nigga Pokemon description is he always appears mad, and no human has ever seen a Primeape not angry because no human has ever seen a Primeape alone. And as soon as the Primeape sees you, he's instantly pissed off. There's also another Pokemon description where the only time a Primeape has been shown with a happy face is when a Primeape is so angry that it dies from anger, and then it has a peaceful face.
Bro, what?
Oh my god.
That's real. That's
Pokemon. Shit. That's what Pokemon.
What the hell?
I relate to
the anime did him justice though. I can't cap. The anime did him justice with when the Mankey stole Ash hat, bro. That shit legendary. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
Hitmontops and Hitmonchans. Oh, fuck with Primeape, bro. That nigga got hands. But they do him so grimy in the games, bro. Especially
stats are ass. They don't love that man.
Even Chop will always be my fighting type.
Yeah, he's not even a fighting type. That nigga's a fucking normal type.
No, Chop. What are you talking about?
Oh, Chop is fighting. Primeape is just a fucking normal type. He's not even a fighting.
Primeape's fighting.
You're right. My bad. I think who's that? Mankey. That's a normal type. Then he evolves into a.
Fighter. They both fighting. You know Mankey look like Meowth, so you probably got them confused.
You sure?
They always been.
Yeah, Meowth is a normal type.
Yeah.
What's he?
Meowth is normal, but Mankey's always been fighting.
Always in damn. Okay, that's what's up, my nigga.
He look like Meowth, bro. That's why some people getting confused. Like he looked like Meowth. That's probably why they gave Meowth 2 different forms.
I think the reason why I confuse him with normal so much is 1, because you can catch that motherfucker early as hell, and 2, you catch them around the same area where you catch like Nidorans and they don't look like a normal type, but they're normal types.
Right.
Shit, you might fuck around.
They poison types.
Poison,
They're normal
poison types.
They're normal and poison.
I think they just poison, bro.
Oh, that shit was hard.
They flat poison.
Could have sworn they're dual type.
Oh, poison rat. Yeah, that thing just.
They dual type when they get to their final Evo. They go poison ground.
They're weak against ground. They're weak against ground.
Nah, not when they get to final Evo. Final Evo becomes poison ground, so it loses that
Oh yeah. You're right.
It lost that thing.
My nigga Nidoking.
So who all picking up the open world joint when they go open when they come out?
Hey,
I'm
actually gonna play my second Pokemon game ever if I buy this. So I'm buying it.
I do want to say that
just because it's my favorite, because they got my favorite Pokemon in there. So
I do want to warn y'all. Is it a real one?
There is a rumor,
of
a new Switch coming out by the end of the year. So if you don't got one, the 4K joint. So I mean, you ain't got one yet. Hold out.
Yeah, you're not enticing nobody to get that shit if they ain't got it yet.
I mean, if they find some way to actually fix their fucking connective internet issues, like an Ethernet port or some shit like that. You know what I mean?
Dude, I got an Ethernet cable on my Switch.
I mean, you have an adapter, bitch. Shut up.
It wasn't immediate though. That's what we saying. Like if it comes with that, and they fix that stupid ass Joy-Con drift, you ain't gotta fucking.
Bro,
I think they be straight.
Did you know that these motherfuckers realized halfway through that they didn't put a motherfucking USB adapter on the fucking the controller port? Like, then they started selling them secondhand, or is that another company that's selling them?
For like the GameCube controller?
Yes, no, for the Switch controllers. Like when you take the sides off and you put them in the controller it comes with, but there's no USB.
Oh yeah.
On that. But then I think they made like another version of those to where it has one and you can connect USB to it. Like that's a big ass design flaw in my opinion. But yeah, hopefully they just fix some of the previous mistakes. Nintendo's pretty good about keeping their console solid, so I doubt it's going to be a problem. Never really had that many issues with the 3DS. Never really had many issues with the GameCube either. The GameCube was fucking brick. That shit was solid.
GameCube is elite.
I still got my GameCube.
I'm gonna get into 2 battle.
Yeah, that's that game.
Shout out Kate. Shout out Child's World. Still played it on X.
I'm genetically altered to play every Pokemon game that comes out until I die.
This nigga said genetically
I don't know about everyone. You played that Pokemon Go Eevee and Go Pikachu shit?
I skipped the fuck out of that shit.
I don't have to. I don't gotta play.
You said
that's the worst remake.
You said every Pokemon.
Everyone.
You said every Pokemon.
Now you just reneging on what you said. Give fine.
The right shit.
Every new generation. It's not every.
Hey, listen.
It's not every Pokemon game. It's every new generation that comes out.
New Pokemon Snap come out April 30th.
I'm gonna get that.
That's all I'm saying.
I ain't that hard.
Pokemon Snap come out April 30th, bro. I don't know none of y'all that day.
Shit, I don't know none of y'all that day. Wow.
Yeah, what is that shit?
It's Pokemon Snap 2 basically, because Pokemon Snap is like the camera version. It was on N64
the one
only.
Was on Nintendo 64. Oh yeah.
Yes, they never gave us a fucking sequel till now.
Yeah, I hated that game.
Venusaur jumped in the water. Wow.
It made me so mad because I'm like, bro, we don't get to do nothing but take pictures of Pokemon. I want to fight with them.
Nigga, it's fun, especially when you already got Pokemon Coliseum, and then you got like Pokemon Snap was that game to where you like already got a shit ton of games, and you want a game to play that's a change of pace. You know what I mean? Right. Like Snap was fun, especially when you learn how to find different Pokemon or like affect other Pokemon to make them evolve. And then when you find fucking Mewtwo and Mew, nigga,
listen, evolving that fucking Charmeleon in the Charizard was some of the most fire shit I did as a kid, bro.
Yeah, or that fucking Gyarados. You remember when you got to make sure that fucking
smack that Magikarp?
Yeah.
Y'all living through memories right now, huh?
Listen, play the Pokey Flu and have Snorlax fat ass wake up. I mean,
I really love that game.
Pokemon was the game for me as a kid to where I can actually fucking play the shit. And it's crazy because my first Pokemon game wasn't even mine. It was actually Kendall's Pokemon Yellow, but he didn't play Pokemon. He let me borrow that shit for the grip. Like my first one that was mine was like Pokemon Gold, but I played his Pokemon Yellow so many fucking times. All of the Pokemon I had on there were like level fucking 97 and shit, and I just traded them over. Nigga was like, hey bro, let me get my shit back. I was like, all right, cool, let me get my niggas off real quick. I raised these little motherfuckers. Pikachu was level 98 doing push-ups, lifting weights. Choke slamming fucking Onyxes.
You had the EVO light on that nigga, whatever that shit is.
No, Pikachu and that generation doesn't evolve.
Okay.
He'll refuse.
Pokemon Yellow Pikachu can't evolve, which was kind of crazy, but it made sense.
Plus, you can only evolve with Thunderstone anyway, so it's not like him.
Oh, you had to go out of your way to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
And that one couldn't do it anyway.
Exactly.
Okay.
He just denied the Thunderstone.
Yeah, what he did in the anime, basically. They just copied the anime with Pokemon Yellow. Yeah. That way.
But that's why I didn't need to play Let's Go Pikachu or Eevee, because it's just Gen 1. I know what goes on now.
It was lame.
No.
What was spraying? Hold on, did you just say lame and then spray some shit? What was that?
That ain't me spraying shit.
Oh, I was like, what? I'm like, this man over here is spraying something, saying lame. What is he doing?
It is.
All right, y'all. We can move on to the next joint.
I'll just say this. The only Pokemon generation that I will play repeatedly over and over again, even if they just upgrade it but keep the story the same, it's gonna be Gen 4. I'm gonna play that shit till I die.
Which one was that? Was that Cyndaquil?
Not Gen 4. Sorry, Gen 2. I meant Gen 2. Gen 2 is.
Yeah, that's why I picked. That's why I wanted that game with my randomizer.
Gen 3 is Cyndaquil in them.
That's
Gen 2. Gen 2 is Cyndaquil, Chikorita.
Oh yeah, that's when I started liking Pokemon. I didn't like Gen 1.
Yeah, that's gold. That's gold, silver, and crystal.
That's what the fuck I thought, nigga. You better get that shit right.
Nah, that's y'all.
Gen 2 is the shit.
I like Gen 2 then because
okay, but Gen 1.
Hold up, did they have Blaziken in Gen 2?
No, that's
Blaziken was Gen 3.
Gen 3, never mind then. I still like Gen 2 because they had Cyndaquil in there, but
the beauty about Gen 2, especially coming from like playing the shit out of Gen 1, is going back to Kanto and literally seeing every fucking thing that you saw before but different. It changed. And then when you fight Red, nigga, like I've never had a motherfucking fight in a single Pokemon game that was on the same caliber as fighting fucking Red on Mount Silver. Not once. Yeah. Nigga.
All right, have any of y'all seen that new Forspoken gameplay or trailer that everybody been hyping up?
No.
You said what?
It's a new game called Forspoken. It's from Square Enix.
It's a new Square Enix RPG.
Yeah.
Wait. Hold on. I think I know what you're talking about.
If y'all haven't, we can watch
I've heard about it, but I haven't watched it yet.
All right, I'm about to throw the trailer up for us. Then hold on.
This shit look like One Piece fused with Outriders.
Right,
the nigga just did a shave like right out the midair. Like,
all right, let me know when everybody got it pulled up so I can. Yes, it's gonna be on stream. Yeah.
I gotta open up Google.
I seen a snippet, but I haven't seen the whole trailer. I seen a snippet, so this is about to be a kind.
Yeah, I'm looking at this 6-second shit, and I'm just like, oh.
Yeah, I seen that.
Ash in the air, that's kind of cool.
Carnage, bro, just threw these new wheels on, bro.
You like them?
Love them, bro.
Y'all can all see now?
I'm waiting. It just says Square Enix Presents.
Yeah, I was waiting for everybody to have it pulled up so y'all can see.
Yeah, hold on, I'm pulling it up.
Yeah, I got mine up.
Y'all ready?
It's up.
Today comes from the team at Luminous Productions.
Shit, well, y'all there, make sure y'all like it. Like the fucking YouTube shit.
I'm not even on YouTube. I'm on Twitch.
Hey everyone, I'm Ella Valenska. Today I am super excited to finally announce that
Isn't this the thing that we saw with the PS5 release?
Yes. That was that tech demo.
Okay. All right.
Whatever happened to that tech demo from the PS4's release?
That's what looks so familiar. Okay.
I don't know, Skindle. I have no clue. Yeah, this was that tech demo. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because it was called Project Athia. Yeah, that is the shit we saw that come up. That was kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Hold up, this shit might be the same. Oh no, I don't think this is the same.
While we're not quite ready to reveal everything today, we do have a sneak peek at a brand new scene from the game and the final.
I want to make a comment after we watch this shit on something.
Hide. Is that a motherfucking dragon?
We should leave this place as well.
Nothing out there.
Damn it.
Oh, is this a fucking gameplay trailer or not?
Yeah, it's not a gameplay trailer.
Oh, no, it is. No, it's coming up. That's a stupid name, by the way.
Oh, what the fuck is this? It didn't look like anything like it was showing.
It didn't look shit like what we just saw.
No, and it looks fire.
Cool.
That's Naruto and One Piece fused to me.
I like it.
With a human being as the main character.
So what's this? She came from a regular world to this world or some shit?
It's like some Narnia shit.
Yeah.
The quality was all trash.
It's like it's open world. I like.
How do y'all? My bad.
I'm getting this. This is hard. I'm excited for this.
How do y'all feel? How do y'all feel about video games using like how do you word it? Like you have Fallen Order. You know, you basically how do y'all feel
about using like real people?
Yeah, using like real characters and actors as like main characters in games. Yeah,
I don't mind. As long as they not too. As long as they ain't been in a lot of stuff that I like really care about, I'm cool. Like when they use Norman
as long
Reedus,
as it make the story make sense, I don't care.
Like when they use Norman Reedus and Death Stranding, I really wouldn't care because I don't watch too many of his work. But if they was to use like somebody I know, like if they use Kevin Hart, I'm not gonna like it. I'm not gonna like it.
The character,
bro. I don't care about it.
The character who plays Cal Kestis in Fallen Order. The first time I saw him, he was playing one of the Joker brothers in Gotham.
In Gotham, yeah, I saw that.
Hey,
yeah, he played the Forest Whitaker,
bro.
Yeah, well, yeah. To be fair, he's
fucking
Saul.
Gallagher and what's the name?
To be fair, Forrest Whitaker played Saul already as that character in the movie, so it didn't bother me that much with him. But for some reason, with like Cal, whenever I looked at his character, it kept reminding me. It's like, you know how some actors, like you see them and then you see the character they're playing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
That's like Will Smith to me.
Yeah. Like you see Will Smith, then you see his character. But Will Smith's like a good enough actor to where, you know, he can brush over that. But some people, I feel like, you know, their face just sticks out way too much. Especially depending on what, like, you know, the biggest movie or the first movie that you've seen them in. And me personally, I'm like, that's dope if you're using certain characters as actors and stuff in certain movies and video games and it works. But on another hand, I'm like, video games are supposed to be creative enough, or you're supposed to have enough creative freedom to where it's like, why don't you just create all new fucking characters? You know what I mean? Like, you have that option, and it makes me mad the most because, like, you see video games with the ability to either create new characters you've never seen before, faces you've never seen before, or you could just do fucking character creator if you really want to, like, let the person immerse themselves in these adventures. But then they do the character creation, and the character creations are fucking terrible sometimes. Like, I've seen some.
Or do you think Cyberpunk should have allowed you to create Johnny Silverhand instead of letting it be Keanu?
That I have mixed feelings. One, because Johnny Silverhand's not the main character per se. Your character still exists, and you're just interacting with Johnny Silverhand. So I don't really think that is that big of an issue. I mean, as far as the character you're playing as, Johnny Silverhand's a unique situation because he's sort of like the companion character when it comes to Cyberpunk. But yeah, I mean, as far as like main characters, you know what I mean? Like, imagine me fucking getting on a new Star Wars game, and it's me playing as fucking Miguel O'Hara from wherever the fuck Miguel O'Hara is. No, he's from fucking Tekken. My bad. I'm thinking of another Miguel, a fucking singer. I'm thinking of a singer.
His last name is O'Hara.
Oh, Miguel. Oh, I wouldn't care. I'm biased though.
Hold on, Miguel. He gonna be swinging in the air singing "Let My Love Adorn You." You like really, nigga? No. Slander. Fuck that.
His last name is Rojo, Woody.
Okay, Red. His name is just Miguel Red.
No, it's Rojo. It's Miguel O'Hara. Miguel O'Hara is fucking Spider-Man, bro. I was just mixing up their fucking names. But anyways, my point is taking like Scarlett Johansson as Spider-Woman. You know what I mean? Like in a movie.
Yeah.
I'd rather serve America than see that.
That'll mess me up, bro.
Right? No. No.
This is your first statement this whole podcast. By the way,
it is.
I mean, yeah, y'all ain't been talking about anything I know anything about, so.
Oh, because we ain't been talking about fucking Batman, bitch.
Right, like that's the only thing you know anything about.
Final Fantasy or anything.
That's the only thing you know anything about. He said he don't play. He said he don't play Final Fantasy or anything.
Yeah, and I never like.
Speaking of Batman, I have not watched the Snyder Cut. I don't think I am. 4 hours of my life. Fuck that.
It's a much. Okay, so I watched it, and it's much. It's much better than the 2017 one. It's a good to all right movie. There's some. It gets a little bit slow. Some parts are all right, but overall, I would say the last hour. I shared a post on
Facebook. That shit literally showed it as a series you can watch in episodes. So if I do watch it,
no, it's not that. It's one movie and it's 7 parts, so you can watch like if you want to, like you can like you would a series. You can watch part 1 and watch part 2.
They made that movie in 2 fucking parts, bro.
Like Harry Potter, Deathly Hallows. Yeah, like sometimes you need 2 parts of shit.
It's like in order and for them to take this fucking long to like do a Snyder cut, like a director's cut and a director's cut, and it takes them 4 fucking hours to so-called get it right. Like in my opinion, I think that's already a L in itself. I'll watch it. I've been hearing mixed things about it. Some people have been saying that the shit's trash. Some people have been saying that the shit's dope. But I'll watch it and give it my honest opinion. But
if you liked Snyder's previous work, if you liked Batman v Superman, Man of Steel,
Batman v Superman was terrible. It was terrible. I'm just putting that out there right now.
I've changed my opinion on it as an all right movie.
Nah, anyway, it was trash.
If you liked his previous work, then you'll like it. But if you didn't, you might not like it because it's much different from BVS. It sometimes feels like a real Justice League movie. For once, I felt like Batman was actually Batman instead of Punisher. It was an alright movie.
You know what? You say it feels like a real Justice League movie, but when was the last time you had a Justice League movie?
I mean, I consider the animated movies, actual movies, and those have been horrendous as of late. But
wait, you said the animated movies have been horrendous?
Yeah, bro, the last Justice League animated movie, I think I forget the name of it. Animated movie we got was trash.
What? You tripping?
Bro, hold on. It was.
Bro, I saw Darkseid get choked up by Trigon, bro. That's all I needed.
I didn't got
Jarrell that started, was okay. It was Justice League Dark Apocalypse War.
All I know is did y'all really want Jarrell to start talking about this, bro?
Yeah, he gotta go. Kick him out.
Nah, he actually. Bro, this is the first time I've ever heard Jarrell say, "You know what? I like a DCEU movie." So,
but you like
the only one I like was Aquaman. That was it.
Oh, I just hate Jason Momoa as Aquaman. He just nigga cannot act, bro.
I will agree with you on that because he's basically just water Thor. That's all he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he really is.
But to say that the fucking I thought all the animated movies as far as DC's been doing have been on fucking point. Characters with the stories, I feel like going back to Flashpoint again was a little fucking ridiculous, but I feel like the usage of their characters in their animated movies lately have probably been 10 times better than what I've been seeing them do as far as their live action.
Yeah, definitely.
Like fucking like to be honest, Batman versus Superman, I watched it. It was, I wouldn't say it was, good. I'd say I watched it and I relatively enjoyed it, but to me, I'm not too harsh on movies personally. As long as like I can watch it and follow it and get it and have moments that I'm like, I'll be like, okay, I can watch it. But me personally, DC's movies compared to like their live actions, the animated movies are kicking their asses. Like
100%. The animated movies adapted the New 52, which is controversial to say the least.
Facts, Topher. Facts. Go ahead.
It feel like they're mixing in a lot of the New 52 with some of the other stuff that they've been
definitely
doing, like, and whatnot. Because some of the things that I've seen them do with, like I said, going back to Flashpoint again, it's exactly the same as what they did with like New 52 and then Rebirth and then the fucking what's that the Dr. Manhattan shit, that was Rebirth, right?
Yeah.
And then we got fucking Future State. Almost, I'm pretty sure Future State is over with now.
Yeah, Future State is over.
Yeah, but technically that was a prequel. They call it like a prelude, and we're getting the rest of it now. But whatever. My point is, the shit that they were trying to do with the DC movies was kind of the same as what Marvel was doing, where they're trying to treat it like they do their fucking comics. But if they wanted to do that, why the fuck didn't you just treat this Justice League movie like that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, why didn't you take the time to
That's why they brought in Joss Whedon. Because they wanted to emulate that, because Walter Hamada, horrible person. He thought, I guess they thought they could, if they brought Joss Whedon in, who's a horrible person as well, if they could emulate that, but they ended up butchering Zack Snyder's vision. And there's a whole thing with the guy who plays Cyborg, where he was
he found their ass on a regular.
Yeah, he said Joss Whedon basically treated him like crap. Because you could tell there's more people of color in Snyder's version than there is in Whedon. So you could tell like what Whedon was trying to do, because people of color like have a much bigger role in this movie than they do in the 2017 version, mostly because of Whedon and WB.
I feel like in all honesty, WB and just the directors that they tend to choose when it comes to DC movies, they're not really very consistent. Because like Marvel movies, even though like you got hit or miss when it comes to which ones are good, which ones are bad. Mostly like Iron Man 3, a lot of people didn't fucking like. What's another one? Like the Ant-Man series is like hit or miss for people. Fucking the Avengers movies are like hit or miss for people, but most of the people like the Avengers movies. But the one thing you can honestly say when it comes to at least all of their content, when it comes to Marvel related, they all feel consistent. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's why I don't like the DC extended universe, because it's not consistent.
It's just a whole jumble bunch of mess.
Yeah, like you gotta.
That's the point.
For me, the fact that the shows on TV, like, bro, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was a really good show. I can't say it's good anymore. I stopped watching it. Obviously, I don't know if it's done or whatever like that. But the fact that the shit that happened in Avengers impacted the show. Nigga, it made you want to watch the show. You gave me a reason to want to go watch this shit. Right. DC didn't take nothing from The Flash, nothing from Arrow, all these shows that are in the Arrowverse.
That's because it's a separate universe.
Which is whack.
But honestly, they shouldn't have, because after
y'all definitely don't care that shit. Them shows actually, but
hold on. Because here's the thing about another one of DC's fuck ups. If DC did want to actually like utilize a lot of the continuity that they already fucking put out when it comes to movies, they could have taken advantage of the whole multiverse situation that DC already has. But instead, we got the Dark Knight series that's been completely thrown out. They piggyback off of the fucking Man of Steel, and that's where they go forward with this current DC universe. But it's like, all right, but where are you going to do with all the characters that you're introducing? They're bringing in movies on them separately after you've already created like the Justice League. And then you got all of these side TV shows that have been building continuity, like Gotham, which already doesn't add up with fucking Dark Knight, which already doesn't add up with Man of Steel or Batman v Superman. And then you have fucking Arrow. Then you have what is that? Days of Tomorrow or
Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, Supergirl, like all the 4 shows literally had continuity between them. Supergirl, Arrow, Legends of Tomorrow, and
but
Flash.
They weren't any
4
good,
shows.
That's
cap.
Literally.
Supergirl
was garbage.
Flash got trash.
Arrow was cap.
Arrow was nice.
Arrow was
nice.
They had good fight scenes.
They ruined it when they did the Flashpoint and Flash. I'll give you that.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Arrow, in all honesty, is just them wanting to do Batman without using Batman.
I don't care. It was nice.
Makes sense.
But it was fire until they got to season 6, and that's why I stand on that.
Yeah, it started getting boring.
That's my point, though. Like, you see how much content they got, and they can easily mend it with a multiverse like setup for their continuity. They could easily do that. In all honesty,
you know what's crazy? They was doing that in the shows.
I know.
It was. They only started it because they saw like
Monitor and stuff, right? They even brought in fucking Anti-Monitor. Like, what the fuck? You know, that's a character that's supposed to be on the same level as fucking Darkseid. You know what I mean? But yeah, I feel like DC, I feel like Warner Brothers, and they're just doing a little bit too much with their live action stuff. I have no complaints out of the animated stuff at all because it's all been enjoyable and I can follow it. But man, I look at the Marvel shit and it's just consistent. You know what I mean? Like, even if I don't like Iron Man and I'm watching Captain America, I can still like understand what's going on, even if I wanted to piggyback off of another fucking character, because it feels consistent. Like, it looks consistent. Even like Doctor Strange to like fucking Guardians of the Galaxy, you know, it feels like I'm watching the exact same fucking universe.
Yeah, just keep going. It's lovely.
Yeah, say what people will about the Marvel movies. At least you can fucking enjoy them.
Hold up. My bad. Hold up. I know we ain't started a conversation for this nigga and he left. Oh my god. Anyway, all right. Anyway, back to the game trailer, man. What did y'all like about that trailer that made y'all say y'all want to get it day one? Well,
the movement and
the graphics of that game look amazing, bro. It looked like,
and to be honest, it's not gonna look like that on P5. That shit go.
I think it's coming to PC as well.
Yeah, that's what it looked like on PC, nigga.
Yeah, I think that's coming to PC.
They showed you the PC version.
Let me throw it up again for the
people that didn't
see it.
If that game don't look like that on console, I'm not getting it.
Why not?
So
you're not getting it.
It's not gonna look.
So ain't you getting a 3070?
So you're not getting it, bro.
Here's my thing, and I don't really care what anybody thinks about this, but if I have to get the game on PC in order for it to make it better than what it's looking like when they're selling it retail to, you know, your average or common gamer, like that says a lot about the fucking game that you're actually releasing. You know what I mean?
That's most of the games they advertise.
Yeah, and that's
Cyberpunk.
That's one of the reasons why you don't see me playing a lot of games nowadays.
Cyberpunk.
Yep.
The only game that I fucking played lately that I'm completely satisfied with is what? Fucking Neo 2. Like, I beat that game on fucking console.
You ain't played Ghost of Tsushima yet?
I'm on PC, both console and PC, not just on console. We don't know how different Ghost of Tsushima looks on PC now. It's not on PC yet.
So basically, on any game from now on, if it don't look good on console, you're not getting it on console or PC.
If they have a console and PC release, and the console release doesn't look good or it's not optimized right, and I have to play it on PC in order for it to actually feel relatively decent, I'm not playing it. That's why I'm not getting Cyberpunk. As much as I looked forward to that fucking game, I'm not playing it anymore. That game was ruined for me.
Why not play it on a better
console? I don't know about that
opinion.
That opinion weird, man.
You got a PC you got something better than a PS4
You just weird, bro. I'm gonna let you have it, but you weird.
That's the thing, though, and I keep telling y'all this. Like, I don't play console games because this one's better or this one's worse. I play them because I want to enjoy them. And if I'm not able to enjoy them, you know, what the fuck is the point?
Right,
you know,
what's the point of getting a 37?
Do you not enjoy games on PC?
Keep it a buck with you?
If that's the case, then I get it.
Like, to keep it a buck with you, nah.
All right, well, I get it then.
Like, I like the idea of playing video games on consoles. You know, I can't really say I'm that type of person that's too adamant about fucking, you know, about fucking high rendered graphics or fucking always having 60 frames. If I can enjoy the game, you know, all the way through and I'm comfortable playing it, you know what I mean? I'm fine. Like, I'm fine. Like, mind you, y'all, this is somebody who fucking played more JRPGs than any fucking thing, and JRPGs back in the PS2 and PS3 era, in all honesty, were fucking trash graphics wise, you know. But if I can enjoy the fucking games, I'm okay with that. But if I can't enjoy your game how I'm supposed to fucking enjoy it as a gamer, like, yeah, I mean, I'm cool on you.
So I get what you're saying then, because if you're really not feeling the PC vibe, and I mean, well, you basically a console gamer, so if they fucking over the console gamers, there ain't no point for you getting it.
Pretty much.
All right, so hey, shit, that makes sense. But since it's an exclusive, I don't really see them.
It's just mine.
I think that I think since it's a console exclusive, they gonna treat it right. I mean,
they should. They have no reason not to.
Sony console exclusives don't never be.
Hey,
bad.
this nigga Dion just got perfect, nigga.
They don't never be bad like that.
It's not a multiplayer game.
I just want y'all to know, Mans really said Ghost of Toshiba.
On the chat,
that man TV is haunting him right now.
No.
Scorpio, accept your L, bro. You did say Ghost of Toshiba or whatever you said.
But yeah, as far as this game goes, it looks exactly like what I would expect from a third-person adventure action game coming out on next-gen consoles, and I don't expect it to do bad at fucking all.
Me neither. It looked really good, and despite them not showing anything, I think they went. I mean, not like really much. I think they went good with I mean, I think they did good while showing that movement, because movement really sway gamers for some reason, bro. If you got hype movement, bro, you can get a lot off.
Because gamers like fluidity. Yeah. They love fluid. They like fluid transitions. You know, they like fluid gameplay. Gamers don't like feeling like they're interrupted. Gamers don't like to feel like, you know, and that's one of the other reasons why, like, I judge the console a lot more than I do like PC ports, because like if you don't have that fluidity on the consoles, and I have to do shit in order to like be able to sit down and fucking enjoy it, like, you know what I mean? That bothers me. I want to be able to get in, get out, and enjoy it.
You a plug and play dude.
Yeah, like
That's why people was mad at Outriders too, though, because Outriders had that clunky ass movement at first. And I mean, I give people Can Fly credit though. They updating that demo to make people feel better about their game. I give them credit for that.
But yeah, like me being an in and out, like, one, I'm an adult. I'm a grown ass man. I got shit to do. Like, I don't have time to sit down and invest, you know, 4 or 5 hours into a game. If I want to, I'll set time aside to do it. But that I don't want to have to do that. You get what I'm saying? Like, if I do, I want it to be comfortable at all times while it's going on, you know? Like, it's just that fucking simple.
You just want the most convenience possible, basically.
Hey, gaming is entertainment. It's supposed to be.
I just beat this nigga Dion in the set and perfect in the last match.
Gaming is entertainment. It's supposed to be convenient.
It is.
If it's not convenient, then what?
No, I agree with you, because PC gaming is not convenient at all.
He just called me. Hold on,
bro. At all. It's not the best place to play if you want
play
convenience.
Yeah, and it's like I get it, like, you know what I mean, like and that's the main reason why I didn't get into PC gaming when I was in school, and everybody was trying to tell me like, oh yeah, you know, you got to get one because we're all on fucking Halo and stuff. It's like, I'm not about to fucking build a PC just to play fucking Halo.
I'm different though. I like convenience, but it's not the main thing that I really want. But I get what you're saying though, because if I was built for one convenience, this would be the worst platform to be on. Like, you know what I mean? How many times things break and you ain't done nothing wrong? You ain't update nothing. You ain't moved no files, and it's just broke. Like, bruh. It's just broke.
Nowhere for no fucking reason.
Stupid. It's so stupid, bro.
And I've been fortunate. Like, every time I've ever fucking PC game, I've been fortunate enough to not really have that many big issues, but I know for a fact how I am when it comes to like being frustrated about invisible fucking problems. You know what I mean? Like, I've already had to like deal with Photoshop fucking issues. You know what I mean? If trying to like troubleshoot Photoshop is a fucking nightmare. So trying to troubleshoot fucking video games, like, you know, I'm not having it. I'm not for it at all. You know what I mean? I'm perfectly fine with, you know, my disc not fucking working on a console and I gotta fucking uninstall and reinstall that motherfucker. Like, I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm perfectly fine when my disc got a scratch on it, so let me go fucking get the shit fixed or buy a new. Even though this is 2021 and nobody should ever be scratching discs.
Nah, at all. No more.
Yeah, my dad still scratch discs.
That should never happen anymore. Like,
right.
What?
But you get my point.
You gotta like, chew on that motherfucker to hurt it, boy. Like, what is going on?
My dad be folding discs still.
He be throwing them.
I think the last game that I folded, to be honest with you, was Break. That was the last game.
Yeah, good.
And I snapped that motherfucker.
As you should have. As you should have.
God, nigga. That's just me. I like to be comfortable. I like to be convenient when I'm playing video games. Because if I'm trying to enjoy it and have fun, I don't want it to feel like fucking work.
That makes sense. But yeah,
I let my pops borrow a copy of Siege, and I came to go get Siege, and it was like ashes on top of the disc. Like, see, that's why I don't let ball shit no more.
Your pops be wildin', bro.
Yeah,
but nah, I think that game gonna be something nice. I want them to change the name so bad, cause that name trash.
That's why you can't let potheads borrow your games, bro. You'll come back. That game got hella motherfucking roaches and fucking thump the shit on top of that shit, bro. Every pothead friend I know of that was a gamer, bro, they were the only niggas I know who discs looked like they were in terrible condition. Like, why are y'all shit not in cases?
They use them in ashtrays, bro.
Face down, though. Like, who does this?
That's what I did as a kid. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't no better.
Y'all ain't never like go over somebody's house, see they disc face down on something, and you pick it up and then put it and you flip it over and then look at it and just set it back down. Maybe that might be just me, but that shit bothers me.
I ain't never done
that. That shit bothers me. This motherfucker better be clean.
So you just be investigating motherfuckers' discs?
I think it's because when I was a kid, we didn't really when I was a kid we didn't really have like that many games, and the few games that we had, we were so used to like cleaning them off to make sure that they worked because they were already fucked up games because we got them from somebody else. Like, they were either my uncle's games, my cousin's games, or like Kendall's games, and like they already weren't working. And every time they didn't work, you know, when you was a kid, you know, you wipe the disc off on your shirt or you take some alcohol, you know, and a fucking cloth and you rub it down. But I'm so used to doing that every time I used to go over to somebody else's house and I see they disc fucked up, I used to just clean it because I just couldn't stand it. Like, why the fuck is there a stain on this? Like, there's nothing around here to fucking stain this disc. Keep it clean. Put it in the case. The case on the shelf. It's right there. Like, it's comfortable. You want it, it'll be right there. Like, why do you need it right in front of your fucking console? Why is there 30 discs sitting on top of the PS2? Like, I don't get it.
Oh yeah, that was definitely the one.
I don't get that shit.
That was the one that got me. I'm like, I don't know what is a stack of discs right here for.
Stacking them?
Right.
Yeah, that's fucked up. No.
Yeah, that's what I used to do, bro. I was irresponsible as a child.
Weirdo.
Yeah, I didn't care that much back then. I had to learn how to take care of
the PS3 was when I first started like taking care. I already took care of this like on the PS2 because I used to borrow my homie's PS2 back in the day. But when I got my PS3, I really started taking care of this.
I ain't have enough games to stack, bro.
When they was Blu-ray, that's bro. That transition to Blu-ray, nigga, I took care of them fucking discs.
My cousin was the only nigga I know who had this big ass fucking CD folder mixed with his games and his CDs, and they was still fucking dirty.
What?
Right.
All right. I thought this was going a whole different way. I thought you was about to say it was organized and clean. How you got the whole thing? They still dirty.
This nigga had his game. The games weren't organized. He had PS2 games in there, fucking 360 games in there,
DVDs,
games, CDs, music, hella music in that motherfucker. But they were all burnt CDs, and he didn't write anything on the top of it. But this nigga, he knew what songs were on which CD though. You know, and that shit used to irk my nerd because he'll like play a CD and I'll be like, bro, what's this song? And it'll be like an instrumental because he had a shit ton of instrumentals and he would never know what the fuck they were. And I'm like, but you know which CD the song is on though. But you don't know the name of the fucking song and you don't write shit on the CD.
Yeah, he ain't care.
Yeah, he was that nigga was weird,
he
bro.
Was living life like it was golden, bro.
He still got that CD case. I bet he still got it.
I know my uncle still had his, but it was kind of the same thing as yours, but it had pornos in it too. So,
Christ.
We went to the back and seen something wild.
It's always the uncles where you see some wild shit.
It really is, bro. It really is, bro.
They go having no business going through their shit when you over their house for some reason. Man, what the movies at? You'll see like fucking Next Friday, How High, fucking I Am Legend, and then you'll see like some fucking Martin Lawrence like CD Part 2, and then it'll be Big Booties Anonymous, bitch, like right.
Sounds about right to me.
Big Booties Anonymous.
Big Booties Anonymous, and then you sit there like,
it's porn.
Right. You know you see two ass cheeks like right on.
I was like, should I watch it?
Nah, y'all remember going through the tape bin, bro, looking for Home Alone 2 or some shit, and finding something completely different.
Oh, you talking about the $5 Walmart
joint?
And I found Chocolate Factory, nigga.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
We thought it was, let's just say we were looking for Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, but the tape was just called Chocolate Factory. And
no.
It's worse because you remember VHSs back in the day, whatever you put that movie in on is where it plays.
Yeah.
Right.
Wherever it was left off at.
No.
When I tell you we put that movie in, and it was me, my sister, my brother, and one of my little cousins all sitting on, the fucking, we was kids, so our family members' beds were huge as fuck. And we were sitting in one of the bedrooms, all in the bed, thinking we was getting ready to watch Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. We put that fucking movie in, bro, and it was somebody getting fucking DP, bro.
Oh no!
It was a close up.
Oh no!
This chick being
Why
DP,
was it out?
Bro. But that's the thing though. It wasn't out like it was in this fucking the wooden chest where you open it up and it got like the cassettes and shit all stacked up in it.
Oh
like,
no!
I guess
y'all shouldn't even been in there.
But that's the thing. That's where all the movies were. And and my sister, she was the one who grabbed it. She was like, "Y'all want to watch Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory?" And we were like, "Yeah," you know what I mean? And we went in there and we sat down thinking like, we about to see some Oompa Loompa shit. And we got in there and we just, and mind you, we're kids, so like we have not seen anything to do with like real sex at all. And we sitting here watching this shit, and I'm like, "What the fuck is this?" That's what the fuck is this? And then I was like, oh, we gotta turn this off and put it up and get out of the room and get out of the house.
It was just instinctual. Like, nah, we gotta go.
Shit. Hey. That shit was saved on that part, which means somebody watched that shit recently.
They saved, but they nutted and paused that bitch and didn't rewind.
That was a part. Y'all missed up the number. They're gonna expect to pop it in right at that point, and y'all watched it, so you supposed to rewind it.
Out of courtesy, bro.
Take it out at that part.
We were kids. We didn't know.
Right. No, I get it.
That shit was at my grandma's house too, so like questions were not needed to be asked at all, bro. Period.
Y'all just let it rock, bro. Y'all let it rock forever, bro.
We forgot. I'm pretty sure I'm the only motherfucker who remembers that, because I brought it up like in hints at times with everybody who was there, and everybody just acts like what are you talking about? So I'm pretty sure I'm the only motherfucker who...
Nah, everybody else deleted that from their memory. Yeah. I'll never want to remember this. I'll never want to remember this.
They had to.
Hell nah. All right. Well, I guess we can move on to the next topic.
Hold on, wait. Imagine if video games were on VHS.
No, I'm good.
Oh hell no!
I'm good.
Well, that's basically what fucking Super Nintendo and Nintendo 64 and all that shit. That was kind of like a cassette.
Yeah, but you ain't got to worry about playing a raffle on that shit though.
Yeah, I mean, like as soon as you plug that motherfucker in, it goes immediately to where you left off at. Like regardless of whose turn it is or not, it's just one straight playthrough and then you rewind.
Ooh,
like that's
terrible. That sounds bad.
Yeah, nah. I need to save scum. Cool. I need that.
So what's up with this Evo, bro?
What?
It really ain't important, bro. We can skip that.
What's up with this what?
Bro. No more Smash, bro. That's what.
No. We gonna talk about the last important topic we got first. So the Bethesda and Xbox deal got completely finalized, and they did confirm that they RPGs are gonna be exclusive to Xbox.
Damn.
Yep.
Well,
you said they confirmed what?
So anything that's currently already playing for PC gets 6 months. After 6 months, it comes to Xbox. And then they put 20, which really was actually 18. They lied. I don't know why. They put 18 new titles back on Game Pass. Some of which they took away. So all the Wolfenstein games, Doom 2, Doom 64, Doom Eternal, Doom 3, Morrowind, Skyrim,
Sonic, right?
Oblivion, all got up there. Yeah, so all of them made it. All the Fallouts made it.
Yep. So
now they're Xbox exclusives.
Xbox exclusive. Well, Xbox PC obviously, and it's not coming to PlayStation.
Yeah,
so
Bethesda shit.
Yeah. Xbox. Game Pass just got all those games I just named to Game Pass though.
Damn.
And
Fallout 4, Skyrim,
the new joints gonna be exclusive too.
Damn, that means fucking Ghostwire is gonna be an exclusive. No, cause that game.
No. That's what I was saying. So anything that's already announced for PS5 to come out on PS5 is going to get 6 months on PS5, and then it'll make the transition to being on all consoles.
That's the only fucking Bethesda game I care about right now, anyway. So I'm fine with that.
Wait, hold on, screen. Did you say they gonna get 6 months on PS5 and then it's gone? Like you can't buy it no more?
No, you know how some games get like 6 month exclusivity on one console and then it becomes open for all consoles.
Oh, okay, so they get
like
6 months exclusivity. All right.
Yeah, now we'll talk about when the deal happened anyway.
And
like,
that's when the stuff already came out.
And then it goes to Xbox, PC.
So that's not counting. That's not counting Skyrim then, or new Fallout, or next Fallout. Because none of that was.
Yeah, the new game is literally
Starfield.
Gonna be. Yeah.
Starfield is the only game that they announced to come out for PS5, or I mean PS anything anyway. So new Skyrim possibly not gonna be on PS4. Definitely not the new Fallout. So they
okay. Let me correct myself. Deathloop and Ghostwire Tokyo. Well, Deathloop at least is a 1 year console exclusivity deal. So Deathloop doesn't come out for Xbox until May 21st, 2022. And the same thing is for Ghostwire, where it doesn't come out until late 2022 for Xbox. So they both are on 1 year deals.
Yep. So
be for PS5 only.
That's a massive hit, deal. Bro. That's a massive hit to PlayStation. That's a big hit.
I mean, have you been hearing the rumors that Capcom and Xbox have been talking?
That's gonna be a dirty ass hit to PlayStation if that's the case. But I don't think that's gonna go through. But yeah, they lost a lot of RPG potential with that. With Skyrim and Fallout, they lost a lot. That's a big ass loss.
I mean, I had this convo earlier, bro. I just think that Sony needs to do the same thing Game Pass is doing. You already have the name.
To be honest,
you just need to lower the price.
They need to put Game Pass on PlayStation.
Backwards compatibility work.
They just need to put it on PlayStation. They need to put Game Pass on PlayStation. That's what they need.
I'm gonna keep it a buck though. Like a lot of the Bethesda RPGs, I feel like the community is bigger on fucking PC with a lot of those RPGs any fucking way. You know what I mean? Because I feel like majority of this,
obviously,
like Skyrim, in my opinion, I feel like the Skyrim community has thrived as long as they have because of what they do, like with modded Skyrim and Skyrim.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
So it's like I can't see like.
Sony. I mean, but second place is Xbox because of they mod.
Right, but I'm just saying I can't see Sony really, doing anything similar to that aspect with RPGs because like most of the like RPG community I know on PlayStation either revolves around JRPGs or like Sony exclusives like Bloodborne. But motherfuckers on Bloodborne have been waiting for stuff and they've been loyal on that aspect, not because of the content that they've actually gotten.
I mean, but shit, they still losing out on millions.
They are, definitely.
It ain't.
I don't know. I can't really see them doing anything similar to that at all and actually getting a dub out of it.
Yeah, I don't either, because like where they going?
Square Enix got an 80% off sale on some shit on Xbox. Avengers is half off right now.
I'm happy you said Square Enix. What if they? I just thought about what if they brought Square Enix.
We talked about that a while ago though with Square Enix and fucking PlayStation having a partnership, but I can't see them doing that either because Square Enix is a whore.
Damn, 10 and 10 2 are fucking $25. I might gotta
buy that. And Bethesda wasn't.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying Bethesda wasn't, but look which group obviously benefits the most from being exclusive though. Bethesda obviously is gonna still benefit more than fucking Square Enix. Square Enix is always gonna benefit being a fucking.
Yeah, that's true because they was losing money. Bethesda was losing money, so that makes sense.
So I can't really see Square Enix doing that.
I just don't think Square gonna sell. If that's the real problem.
They care about who they're gonna be highest bidder at the end of the day.
And it makes sense because they got cheese. They got cheese on top of cheese, and they not losing cheese. Bethesda was losing money because of that Fallout 76 venture and losing a lot of it. So
as long as I can play that motherfucking Ghostwire Tokyo on a P5, I don't care.
So we can never say Xbox ain't got games no more, yo.
I don't care. I didn't care.
We can't say it.
I mean, I don't even think it's about games anymore, though. Like, it's about service.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, to be honest, the only if you're talking about games to play Xbox, you might as well just get a PC. But if you're talking about services, that's what's gonna keep.
I'm half and half on that.
Because they services on PC too. Shit, what you mean?
Yeah, but I mean,
but the only reason I'm half and half on it because Game Pass for PC gets shit mad late. Bro, we had EA Play on Game Pass for like months now.
But hold on.
PC just got it.
That's true.
But what I was saying is if they're getting both anyways, then it's not, the question isn't going to come down to whether or not, if I play PC, if I play Xbox, which one am I going to get from what? If you're going to get both of them at the end of the day on both of them, then your next couple of questions is going to be which one is going to play better. You know what I mean? And then that's when you can actually start worrying about your graphics, your frame rate, your optimization, and all of that stuff. And then obviously when it comes down to those questions, PC is going to make a lot more sense, especially you just said.
Especially with RPGs, yeah.
And that's why I'm saying that though, because Outriders is going to Game Pass day one.
Right.
But it's not PC though. See, that's the thing. That's why I brought that up, because when they made that announcement, they made it seem like, oh shit, PC Game Pass got it too. Psych, bitch, you thought it's only going to console in the cloud. Like, that's it. PC get that shit way later. We don't know when though. So it's like, it's half and half.
PC gamers really ain't got no issues waiting though.
Yeah, they don't. They really don't.
Really, not at all.
More than likely, if you got a PC, you probably got a console anyway.
Or just 1,000 other games to play. Like, it ain't even deep to a lot of PC gamers to wait. Ain't no wait forever. All types of games.
I'm pretty sure, it's like with Skyrim, for example. Pretty sure when Skyrim came out on console, people were playing that shit on console, and then when they got it on PC, they went right to PC and started playing it.
I ain't touched Skyrim on console ever since I got a PC.
I can't really think of anybody that would play Skyrim on PC and then go right back to their phone.
Yeah, I would never.
Never.
I'm pretty sure y'all can say
that shit already fucked up on PC.
What I am happy about is Bethesda got money now. Basically, they got a backbone of money, and they can actually make an attempt to do something to fix their games.
Oh, you mean now they can make a Fallout that's not barely held together?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. They can possibly do that. I don't know if they will, but it's a possibility. that they can possibly make a game that's actually working.
That game is held together by glue and toothpicks.
And it ain't even a good glue. It ain't even a good.
It's Elmer's glue, bro. It's Elmer's glue.
Yeah, this shit is ridiculous.
It's Elmer's glue, fucking Scotch tape, toothpicks, and paper mache over the top.
Man, that is terrible, bro. That game really became a laughingstock for 2 years straight, but it's ridiculous.
But you can still fucking play the shit. That's what makes me so fucking mad, bro. I get on that motherfucking game, play it, and have a relatively decent time, knowing damn well that shit could have been done better.
I don't know. This ain't a relatively decent time, bro. I don't know, man. All that stuff I didn't heard, bro, was getting their whole inventory stolen out their pockets, bro. I don't know if you're gonna have a good time on that game, bro.
I mean, the worst shit that I've ever had happen to me in a Fallout game, in all honesty, was me responding to some bullshit right in front of me. That's like the.
I'm talking about the online joint, not the regular.
Oh no! I don't give a fuck about Fallout 76.
Yeah. Not 4. 4 was relatively decent. It's 100% for 4. I'm with that.
That's what when I'm talking about like their RPGs. I'm talking about like their single player experiences. They still need work before they can bring that game to multiplayer. In my opinion.
They honestly they should never try again. I'm at that point, bro. They should never try again.
I feel like if they cut out, multiplayer and they try to go for like co-op play.
Yes, that's way better.
Yeah, like that's what me personally, I'm like, I'd rather play with like 2 or 3 motherfuckers.
Way better. I don't need no MMO. Fallout, man. That's the reason they outsourced the MMO Elder Scrolls.
Niggas always wanted to take other niggas shit doing Fallout though.
Man, if you play in
co-op though.
Yeah, it didn't work. Co-op though. And niggas was just stealing shit from the game instead of other people.
Yeah, they was going to the dev rooms and fucking stealing all the stuff.
Niggas is grimy.
It's like, let me take everything.
It is crazy because if you think about it though, when niggas is put in a post-apocalyptic world, that's exactly what the first handful of people will be doing. They will be stealing shit from the sources and hoarding that shit.
Indeed.
Niggas are great.
I would be right on that train in the real world, bro. I'd be like, okay, I need it all. Come on.
But hold on though. Speaking of Bethesda though, how live y'all think this Ghostwire is gonna be though?
I don't care about any of these games.
Honestly,
they need to give us more, bro. This shit come out in May.
I'm not excited.
It come out May this year?
May 21st. Yeah, like it's March 19th. We need gameplay or something. We need more.
I'm not excited for it personally.
You know what? I might be wrong. I think Ghostwire is October and Deathloop is May. I might have it backwards.
I'm excited for that one. I'm excited for the Deathloop.
Yeah, hold on, wait, yeah. Ghostwire is October and Deathloop is May. I had it backwards. My bad.
Fuck. Damn.
My bad. I had it backwards. Put me in the head later.
All the trash games come out tomorrow, and all the good games don't come out until later this year or next year.
Delays.
Yeah. Because life.
Yeah.
Corona, nigga. Corona, nigga. I'm gonna blame everything on Corona like everybody else do.
You be like, hey, can we get some good games? Nah, bro, we got some bullshit though.
Do we talk about how
we got a Johnson & Johnson vaccine for you?
What'd you say, Wody?
We talk about how PlayStation ain't got exclusives no more.
Huh?
I mean, they got Bloodborne.
They got a lot of exclusives still. They just
they are going to PC.
That was debunked. That was debunked.
You need debunked.
That rumor that came out, Sony was like, "Hey, yo, I don't know who wrote this, but we ain't say none of this."
Okay.
Yeah, I know that rumor. I got it in my DMs right now. I was looking at it and I was like, "Oh yeah, this got debunked." Never mind.
I'm sorry, bro.
PlayStation will never give up their exclusives.
I don't know about never.
That's the only thing that's keeping them fucking useful.
I don't know about never, bro.
You gonna see PlayStation give up God of War? Never.
Yeah, never. No, I can see it. I can definitely see it.
Because I heard David Goggins coming to PlayStation.
The only reason I can see it is because it's a new they got a new CEO, and if he get his numbers up, his money, his bank account gonna skyrocket, and that's gonna get his money up. And if he make that move, who gonna stop him? Nobody.
God of War sells consoles.
Who gonna stop him if he make that move? Who gonna stop him if he make that move, bro? No, it wouldn't. That'll be done for his bank account. Do you know how much money you gonna make if he do that?
The company.
He don't care about. All right, if he don't care about the company, he care about his bank account. Why would he care about the company?
Think about this right quick. Think about this.
About the company, he wouldn't make it that far.
That's not. That's cap.
Do you want to sell consoles and a game, or do you want to just sell games?
Bro, it depends on how selfish he is. Me personally, I want to sell both. But if he want his bank account to skyrocket, he's just gonna sell the game. And he gonna dip out.
Like if you really want your bank rocket to skyrocket, nigga, you'll always keep gold in your pocket, nigga. Why would you give away your gold?
It depends on how selfish he is. It depends on how selfish he is, bro.
But that's you're counting on him not being business.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Sony can't ever they can't afford to give away their fucking exclusives, bro. Because once they do, what's the fucking point of getting a PlayStation?
Exactly.
I have no clue. I personally don't.
Nigga,
have no clue.
you know it, bro. You know this. That's the order. You know better, bro. That's what the fuck this nigga talking about.
What are you talking about?
Like, bro, you know they can't afford to get their shit up.
No, I just said I don't know what they're worth if they sell the exclusives, but I didn't say that they gonna give it up. I said I can see him doing it because if a dude want to be selfish and get his money up, he could just do that. That's the way.
He'll drive the company to the ground.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that it's a smart decision. I'm just saying that it's a possibility of it happening, bro.
Even that possibility is so slim. I could never see that shit.
I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. A quick buck. He could probably have $1 billion doing that.
Why would you sell something for a buck when you gonna make more?
He could probably do $1 billion for that, bro.
That's exactly what I'm getting to. He would make more money by keeping it exclusive.
But do y'all know that everybody don't make the right business decisions, bro? Even CEOs don't make the right business decisions. I just said personally, I would never do that. He might. I don't know that nigga, bro. He might do that.
I'm just saying that's why they got chairs, though. That's why they got the whole board.
It's a board.
It ain't. They never do that dumb shit.
Hey man, look, they getting pieces of the pie too, man. We don't know what's going on over there.
They literally have 5 console selling exclusives. Like, no, never, nigga.
They gonna get pieces of the pie just like that, man. I mean, shit. Xbox did it. You see where they going?
Yeah.
They going up.
Yeah, but they basically PC too, though.
Right.
Pretty much.
That's true. That is true.
They're communicating with themselves. Like, nigga, how you sell out to yourself? That don't make sense.
I feel like they diminishing the Xbox brand to make the PC brand as a whole like better.
But they're
basically making. This is what is happening. Game Pass is becoming Xbox, and Game Pass is going to become a service, and Xbox eventually is going to be washed out.
But I believe that. That's they diminishing Xbox
because that's Microsoft. That it makes sense for them completely. But we're talking about Sony Entertainment, a company, Sony, that is used to making entertainment equipment. You know, that's what they've always done. Their bread and butter have always been equipment. It's been fucking hardware, you know? Like, they don't really have any reason to phase out selling hardware, especially when they already make more than enough money off.
Bro, the reason to phase out software is more money. That's the reason to phase it out.
Let me ask a serious question, though, like, because I honestly don't know the answer. Like, does Sony's game console work better with Sony entertainment products? Because I feel like you would get more bang for your buck if that was true.
It's funny you say that because remember when we can use any headset equipment to PS3s, and then at one point on PS4 you can only use Sony headphones or like Turtle Beaches in order to play video games with.
Yeah, PS4 was bullshit.
Yeah, well, I can definitely imagine Sony making it so that Sony products run better when it comes to their hardware. I don't think that they're gonna be able to do that, like, per se, but I'm pretty sure that, you know, as far as marketing goes, it's a lot easier for them to market Sony hardware with other Sony hardware. They're not hurting by not doing it, but they'll definitely make a profit by doing it. You know what I mean? Because people tend to be brand loyal to an extent, you know, especially if you make it easier for them to do that anyway. It's like Sony TV, you got what? Sony TV, you got Sony sound bars. You know, you have
and that's what I'm saying. I don't think they make monitors, and I feel like they could have gotten the monitor game and like took over, or at least bought somebody who makes good monitors like Asus, BenQ. They could have took somebody's brand and made it Sony, kind of like Corsair did with Logitech and Elgato. You know what I'm saying? So I think I think they failed in that aspect too. Because like, look at Logitech though. Like, look at Corsair rather.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I don't think they failed at all because Sony sells TVs that are fucking $90,000, bro.
They do.
No, I didn't mean fail in that way. I mean fail in the sense of like taking advantage.
Like, that's a market that they could have capitalized off of. But I'm just saying.
Yeah, like, I mean, at the advantage they didn't see.
Yeah, from the amount of money you see them already making off of TVs, you can definitely.
You're not making no damn money.
They not making money, dog. They almost went bankrupt.
That's why I asked that, because they're not making that money like they used to. Nowadays, they're not.
Yeah.
They're making enough money to not like scrap fucking TVs.
Hold up. They almost scrapped all the appliances if it weren't for PlayStation. They almost did. All that shit was almost done. They was on the brink of bankruptcy.
But notice they're still selling fucking $60,000 TVs.
I mean, but that's not a lot of time, bro.
That way,
and that's not selling.
That's
shit
not a lot,
it's not available
bro.
to our consumer market.
But if you had a company and your company was going bankrupt off of your products that you were selling, and y'all bounce back from it, as you say, me personally, I don't think I would put anything else on the market for an exuberant price. I would stick to what sells long enough for my fucking profit to become steady.
Like again. I said, everybody don't make smart business decisions, bro.
But Sony has been doing it long enough to where you would expect them to understand. Like, I remember when Sony was getting ready to go fucking
bankrupt.
But they were getting ready to go bankrupt in early 2000s too. Like, this isn't the first time this shit has happened. They know how to.
They've been making mistakes since the early 2000s, and
it's not even them making mistakes. It's just at the end of the day, profit will always go up and down. It's not about whether or not if you make profit or lose it. It's how you adjust to it when it comes to how your profits are handled.
And if you didn't adjust right.
If they still fucking exist.
Because of PlayStation, not because of nothing you talking about.
It's Sony. What you mean? Not I'm talking about. That's Sony as a whole.
Okay, you talking about it? You talking about TVs and appliances? They exist because of PlayStation.
I'm talking about Sony as a whole. If a company as a whole, and you've seen companies try this, go bankrupt and go fucking missing. If Sony had did that exact same mistake as you put it, and they did it because they didn't understand that their shit wasn't selling like the way that you say they weren't selling, they would have scrapped the fucking product before.
That's not true. All right, hold on. Okay, hold on. Wait. All right, so let me name another example. Let me name another example of companies not scrapping stuff that's not profitable. You heard of an Xbox? That didn't get profitable till 2014. They've been doing that for how long? And before it was profitable.
We're not talking about Microsoft because Microsoft.
It's companies. I'm talking companies. Period. They don't scrap. They don't scrap at the first failure.
I think what's getting lost in translation though is the fact that.
Hold on.
Sony had a way to take advantage of a market they were ahead in, and they didn't take that. That's what I'm saying. They had a way to take advantage of a market they had the heads up on, and instead of them taking the heads up, they're like, we don't gotta worry. Microsoft ain't got nothing on us. And it's about to change everything. You know what I'm saying? So
at the same time,
I just feel like they should have took their risk.
I get that, but at the same time, though, one of the reasons why I can see why Sony wouldn't worry about it is because they make money on audio, they make money on cameras, they make money on home theater systems, they make money on mobiles. You know, they make money. I don't think that they make that much money on storage equipment and stuff like that. But for the most part, they make money in so many different avenues that they're going to always be able to turn a profit, even if there's a certain avenue that they're not taking advantage of. Me personally, as far as Sony making fucking monitors, I don't know if that would work out well, considering how persnickety PC gamers are when it comes to consoles anyway. So they would really have to like be leagues above the shit that's already out there as it is.
But they don't.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think they do.
They don't. They not even making money on that shit you just named. They making money on, bro. They barely making money on that shit.
The reason I asked the question though.
Hold on, let me ask you something, Carnage. So you basically saying that Sony is solely making majority of their profit off of PlayStation?
Yes.
That is the dumbest shit I heard all day.
It's the most correct shit that you heard all day too.
How about y'all niggas pull up some research?
They don't make money. They don't make majority make money off hardware.
Just show me.
All right, bro.
That's all you gotta do is show me.
Y'all keep talking while I do this research.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, pull up the Carfax, nigga.
I feel like all they gotta do is make a
120
hertz monitor of 1 millisecond with G-Sync on it, and drop one with OLED.
I honestly don't know how $70 billion in the U.S. alone in 1 year is.
Okay, so for it only shows 2019 actually. 2019 for game networks and services sold 18.19%, and electronic products and solutions did 18.32 for their revenue percentage-wise by fiscal year. And it says the former home, sound, and entertainment and imaging products is being realigned to electronic products and solutions. Now, I don't know. I would think that electronic products means PlayStations, the console, the hardware, and then game networks and services literally means online.
PlayStation network and shit.
Right.
Yeah. So if you look at it from that perspective, 2019, then consoles did sell more technically.
They make their most money off of them products, bro. Sony Entertainment hardware don't do them no justice for real, bro. I'm trying to tell you that.
I'm looking at the numbers right now, and it is not that big of a fucking gap between where their profits are. Like the lowest that I see is like fucking 5.9 to like 7.9 to 6.5, and the highest right now when it comes to games is 17.5. But there are two right under that at 11. And that's home entertainment and sound, and that's just services.
Let me see what you're looking at.
They're not.
Let me see what you're looking
at. I'm gonna send you the link. I got you. Like they're not hurting as
bro.
Bad
They
as
are hurt. How you almost go bankrupt and PlayStation pull you out if they not hurting, bro?
I ain't gonna say they hurting, but I think that Sony had a chance and they missed their chance.
They should have took that chance because they don't make that much money off their other stuff, bro.
You bring up that Microsoft didn't let Xbox itself, the brand of Xbox alone, like let's separate like Jordan from Nike and all that shit. Like Xbox branding itself was not profitable until 2014.
Yeah.
But Microsoft had a backbone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sony don't have a backbone.
Making software.
I mean, their backbone is PlayStation.
Sony doesn't have a software backbone. That's the thing. They could have taken. I'm not saying they needed to do software. I'm not saying that. They had a chance to open up more hardware and take over somebody else's hardware and take advantage, similar to what Xbox just did with Bethesda and taking them as a studio.
They should have.
Similar, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just the fact that Sony has had chances to take things and did it. Why haven't you done that?
They real complacent.
More money is the motive.
They real complacent, bro. Like they just sit there and just sit where they at.
And that's one of the things that you see with a lot of foreign overseas based companies like that when it comes to like where they're comfortable selling and where they need to venture at. You don't really see them venture too far into territories where people would be like, oh, I'd be interested to see what they would do with this. You know what I mean? Like Sony is an old company. You get a lot of old motherfuckers that are so used to saying like, we're gonna sell this product because this is the product that we're known to be selling, and we should always sell this product regardless, even if it's a product that needs to be scrapped. And you normally don't see shit start getting scrapped until you see either the board get completely replaced by new motherfuckers or a handful of fucking CEOs step in and they start fucking and that's normally when you start seeing like companies get like new faced. You know what I mean? Like you don't like Sony, they like you said, they're complacent. I think that they would use the word consistent, but
I wouldn't even use that word.
Right.
Hold on. Let me finish this. The only reason why I would say consistent is because if you look like at the graph, from 2011 all the way up to 2019, if you look at their profits, they've grown steadily in certain areas. And the only time you've ever seen them like completely get rid of something isn't because it wasn't making money. It's because they ended up merging it into something else. You know, because they made steady, like for example, what do you got right here? Home entertainment and sound. Like it had decent amount of fucking profits, like 12.6%, like going up steady.
Hold on right quick. Yeah. This one I just shared in the members chat, right? Is showing the shares of sales and operating revenue by segment in 2019.
Yep, and look.
Game and network services was 24%.
That's what I'm looking at.
Electronic products was only at 4.4.
Nigga, like their games and bro, Sony.
That's an entire 20%.
PlayStation is like their backbone. They home entertainment pays their bills and don't nothing else. That's it, bro. They not making money off that.
Here, that's half of fucking Gaming Network. Gaming Network is only 23%. The next fucking.
Did you say only 23%? You realize if they get rid of that 23%, they gone, right?
I mean, financial services isn't.
Why is it that the only option that you're hearing in your head is if one goes away? You act like
because that's the biggest. Bro, you can make money, but and still not break even. They spending money too. They not saving and putting in the bank. What do you mean? What do you mean? If they didn't have that 23%, they are gone. Do you not? What else do you? That's the backbone.
Nobody's asking if they do or don't have it because at the end of the day, all of these.
You just said their other services making money. When that don't matter, because if without they one service, they wouldn't be here. Like, what do you mean? Obviously, it's making money. And what you say earlier? You told me that they home entertainment shit was making them money just like the games, and it's not.
But I swear to God, it sounds so fucking dumb because you're making it seem like I'm saying that they're making the same amount of money. When that's not what I'm saying at all.
Bro.
I'm saying they're making money. Sure, people are not going out buying fucking Sony camera equipment at the same fucking level and consistency that people are going out buying fucking PlayStations. Like, that's a fact. And when it comes to fucking network services, that's all microtransactions. That's all using internet transactions. So it's like, yeah, you get people who buy fucking fucking month memberships. That counts towards that percentage. Nobody needs to buy a motherfucking membership on a goddamn camera. It's a completely different reason why they're making that money. Not because the products themselves are bad, it's just because of how they're being used. Like, cameras are always gonna be in fucking demand as long as there is a fucking as long as there is a requirement. Oh my God, it's making me so fucking mad because it's like, you know what I'm talking about, but you
no, I don't. Your point was irrelevant, nigga. No, I don't.
My point is not irrelevant.
Your point was they make money. Okay, who cares?
My point was that they make money on enough of their other products besides game consoles.
To do what?
It's profitable.
No, it's not. That's the point. It's not profitable.
Here's what's missing.
Oh my God.
Here's what's missing though, right? You can't say that it's not. You can't say that the PS4, PS5 shit is not profitable or not making the most money. When you bring up but you brought up a really good point that kind of counteracts what you were saying. You said the game networks and services and stuff that you buy online to microtransactions and things like that. The only way you get those microtransactions are if you buy what product?
I mean, that's irrelevant because that wasn't my point.
No, it's not. That's the point, though. You have to buy the console to make the microtransactions, right?
But that's what I'm saying. That goes towards that. It's not just console sales. Is what I'm saying. It's console sales plus what goes with it. But at the end of the day, like I said, my last fucking question is: if that's the fucking backbone, if Sony did away with every fucking thing else and just sold fucking consoles and network services, you're telling me that Sony will still be fine?
Why would you ask that question if that's not what I said? I didn't say that. I didn't say that. No, I didn't. I literally said hardware sales pays the bills. And that's it. I didn't say it run the company. I didn't say that.
But you're making it seem like if the other services...
No, I didn't, because I ain't say that. I ain't making it seem like I ain't say that.
You made it seem like their profits were irrelevant.
What? I literally told you that them hardware sales pays the bills and that's it.
I mean, when you put it like this, when you put all other electronic processing solutions and music together, it doesn't even match PS game systems and the online services they provide.
That's what I'm saying. That pays the bills.
Basically, the fact that it's a quarter of their budget says a lot. That's why I brought the point up of the microtransactions thing that you said, because basically you don't get that money if you don't provide them a console. So if you don't provide the console, you don't have a quarter of your revenue. You wipe out the console, a quarter of your revenue is gone. That's
then your company is gone.
Right. But you went to the two smallest grossing fucking profits that they have.
No, I'm adding up the three smallest positives and just saying the three smallest positives out of the 7 positives that they do have, based on this list, don't even match their biggest number. Is all I'm saying. I'm just going off the stat.
What were the 3 again?
The bottom 3 positives were all other at 3%, electronic products and solutions at 4.4, and music at 10.3.
That's just 2.
The next 3 are financial services, imaging and sensing solutions, and pictures.
And both of that's the thing though, because all 3 of those together are obviously more profitable than just games and services.
Oh my god! What does that matter?
But I mean, at the end of the day, I'm only saying
more. But
pause. I'm gonna repeat this shit again. I'm literally not saying that games and services are irrelevant. I'm not.
I know you're not saying that. I know you're not saying that.
I'm saying that just like those sell and they make up Sony's fucking profits, they're not losing fucking money off of the
Kenny. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. They are, my nigga. They are. If you cut it, look, when you put all that shit together, they don't break even. They go down, my nigga. If you take the top one out, they go down. They don't keep going up. You don't keep going up if you take that one out.
But we're literally looking at a graph to where they've gone up in the past 3 years. Like, what are you saying? I'm literally looking at a graph, watching them fucking rise, nigga. What are you saying?
The highest thing they have is making them their most profit. They can divvy that out to them other 3 things too. Improve them and get more money off of them. If you take the first thing off their list, my nigga, no matter where they at right now, they gonna keep going down. Down. Nigga, it's not going. They're not breaking even, and they not making profit.
And it's crazy because this goes back to Night Screen's first question when it comes to them using their other products to push profit when it comes to using their consoles. Remember why we were talking about the fucking headphones?
Yeah, like, but I didn't have no problem with that.
But that's my thing though. Like, imagine what happens when they start making their console compatible with other Sony products. That the sales
are
going
to do good. I'm not saying that they don't have other ways to make money right now. I'm just telling you what it is. From 2019, they was fucking down bad on everything else except for games, my nigga.
And another thing too, I don't know if y'all said this already, but they kind of console wars, they're breaking. Like they're not making that much profit off the console.
They not making profit off the consoles.
They making that off of the digital services.
23% is not, and I know why, because console sales only happen when you have reasons to drive console sales. But that's one of the things why they bundled that shit together with network services. Because even if your console sales spike when the consoles are released and then they plateau for a while afterwards, you have the network services to balance that shit out. But that's another reason why, like the other products that they have are important when it comes to selling, because even if your highest gross selling product is being sold in PlayStation 5, PlayStation 5 Slim, PlayStation 5 Slim Pro, and it has to be like at a fucking 5-6 year fucking gap, you still got all of your other products and services in between to make sure that your sales are consistent. Like, if you take those,
I think they're important. Yeah, I ain't saying they're not important.
That's what I'm saying.
They just not profitable alone without the first one. That's all I was trying to say.
That's what I'm saying. Like, my whole fucking point when I say profitable isn't that, oh, they're making the most amount of money. It's that they're making enough money to the point to where they're not losing more money.
Bro, I get that, but you're not seeing that that's not the case here.
Yes, it is.
They are a special case. If you take their first one out, they don't stay afloat, bro. They're not going to stay afloat if you take their games away. They are, I don't even know why we arguing that.
Mind you got to remember, dude, they're gonna be at a loss anyway, because you got to remember Cyberpunk got taken off the store, so whatever cut they would have got from that hurt them now because that's not up there. It's been gone for 90 days now. So,
bro,
I'm literally not arguing them taking away anything. You know, the only thing that I would justify taking away is whatever the fuck goes below their average. Because at the end of the day, it's going to come down to your average. And if you have something that you're doing, and you can clearly see them taking something out, like, because they had fucking home entertainment and sound for a good portion of the year, but you don't see that profit at all in 2019. And we're not even seeing what's showing in 2020. I mean, for all we know, home entertainment might have been going up because of the quarantine and people staying home, but we don't have those fucking numbers yet.
Hey,
but look, hold on.
Another thing, if they're not dealing with the game consoles or gaming period,
that's a lot of money that they not putting into that they could be putting into other things too. So they could possibly,
but they don't need to.
Bro, how they gonna put up more money into some shit that they don't have the money for?
Hold on, Carnage. They don't
have it no more.
They're selling game consoles can help sell other products because they're compatible.
I know that. Why are we talking about that?
I'm not talking to you. I'm telling him like why they don't need to, because he said if they took it out that they could put that money and they could put that energy into other products that they sell. Because at one point in time, game consoles weren't the big seller for fucking Sony. But once more, we're talking about them.
You're right. You're right. That is factual. And that's when they almost went bankrupt.
This is fun.
But that goes back to what I said about
the first time.
Consistency. Because at the end of the day, when you look at if you look at the amount of percentage when it comes to a lot of their consistent products, it's not a big percentage on how they go up and down, other than like 3 or 5%. Like, for real, like what's been selling has been selling, and either they go up in quality and they start selling more, or they go down in quality and they stop selling. Like, remember when Sony made fucking cell phones, and then we didn't see Sony cell phones for a while, and now all of a sudden they're coming back with better quality fucking cell phones?
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm not saying they can't do nothing in the future, or they future ventures like that. I'm talking right now and in the past. That's all I'm talking. Right now and in the past. Right now, they gaming is their most important. In the past, they gaming is their most important. It might come up now and be then the other stuff that you thought that was happening could ring true. Like, they can get more money and actually have a profit without they gaming stuff. But right now and in the past, that was impossible.
Yeah, you look at 2002 when the damn PS2 came out, it was the reverse. It was always Sony's tech over the console. It's reversed now. That's why I asked the question the way I did. They need to go back to the heart of what made them so popular. I'm not saying, take away from the console sales, but just get back to what made you popular.
They gonna what they got right now, they don't have to.
Personally, the only thing that's really making me personally why I think that they're making more money off of console sales is because we had a big console boom lately. You know what I mean? PS5 has been a highly anticipated console, not to mention the whole pandemic. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it a buck. This pandemic helped them more than anything, because now whenever their consoles drop, they're guaranteed to fucking sell. If it wasn't for there being a consistency of availability, people wouldn't worry about it. It's like that shit where there's an item on the shelf.
Niggas was gonna buy it regardless, to be honest.
They are, but depending on whether or not, if you gotta worry about it or not, determines how often they're gonna buy it. You get what I'm saying? Now we got scalpers taking PS3s. That still counts as profit for them. Now we got people fucking bum rushing websites in order to buy fucking consoles. They're selling out automatically.
But then again, you got the people that's you got scalpers buying the PS5s, but you got people buying from the scalpers, which is,
I know, but then that doesn't count as profit towards them. But at the end of the day, when it comes to demand, now they have a 100% demand for it. You get what I'm saying? But the reason why I say like now, like the whole quarantine shit happened and what's going on helped them drive their console sales as of lately. But if you look back when PS4 came out, you didn't really have that big of an issue finding a fucking PS4 console. You didn't, and I don't know.
Oh, that's a lie.
Nice Screen might be able to look this up.
Oh yeah, Wody couldn't get one.
Yeah, what?
Wody's not
PS4 I could get one.
Oh yeah, back in the day,
it was sold out.
Like, PS4s were sold out last year.
Yeah.
I used to tell niggas, nah, we ain't got no PS4s, bro. Back when I was working at home, nah, we ain't got it.
But they're not only up to a P5.
They just weren't as bad as this.
It's not as bad, but they were sold out.
Yeah, sold out. But that's why I said they go sell regardless, bro.
Yeah, they're gonna sell. I'm not saying that they're not gonna sell. I'm just saying that, like, if you compare PS5 to P4 and P3, which one is obviously gonna be the biggest seller? Like in 2018,
maybe PS5 actually.
They did more console sales in 2018 than they did in 2019. So like, it's not like it's always constantly going up. You know what I'm saying? This is probably going to be the highest like grossing sales on consoles that they probably seen since 2018, because 2018 was at its fucking peak.
And to keep it a buck, the PS4s was selling out, and it was other options.
Yeah, it was
Xbox.
It was just Xbox.
No.
Switch wasn't there.
Back then. Yeah,
Switch wasn't there either.
I'm thinking of like, but like PS,
Wii U, like Xbox was shit.
if I'm not mistaken, PS3 sold less than 360s around that time.
When it first launched,
it did.
Yeah, it did.
I wanted to play Sunset.
In the end, though, it sold more.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I wanted Xbox One was for Sunset Overdrive.
Sunset Overdrive. I'm like, wow, this looks fun.
Yeah, that game was fucking.
That game was fucking fun as hell.
It was
that game was boring, bro.
He said that game was boring.
That game was boring as fuck, bro.
I played over Kendall's house, and that's right
that
there.
Shit was dead. It felt soulless with a bunch of with some
that game right
weird
there
ass music.
Not getting I used to be an Xbox nigga, and that game right there is what made me get a P4.
That game was salt and pepper on steak.
If Sony took their products and made a compatible consistency with them selling, like all their other products would do a lot better.
They should be able to do that now.
But I was just gonna say, like, their fingers are in so many different avenues that it's a little hard to make them all compatible, because Sony actually sells a decent amount of products when it comes to audio video production. But their competition is like fucking Canon. You know what I mean? The competition is like people who specifically sell camera products. You know what I mean? And then you got Sony in fucking sound and entertainment, and then they got competition.
They competition is blowing their ass out the water.
Because they're blowing their ass out the water. That's why they almost died.
Because their competition are specialists.
Exactly.
But Sony cannot be a console specialist.
Why can't they?
I can't see Sony just selling consoles and making anywhere near the amount of money that they make now.
They can do this with monitors.
You could be a specialist and still do other shit though.
I can't see Sony dropping TVs and dropping entertainment equipment.
I don't think they'll drop that.
No. I'm answering Wodie's question. I can't see them dropping something and then going to monitors and being successful when you have better fucking monitors already available.
Shit, if you can make some better shit,
name a good OLED monitor right now.
A good OLED? I don't know about OLED.
Exactly.
But I know there are good fucking monitors in general.
There's good monitors.
It all depends on what product you make. If they make a better product, period, point blank, people are gonna go for it. They just need to make a better product.
All they gotta do is make a good product and make it affordable, and people will buy it.
That too.
But you say that like every other fucking company in the business isn't already trying to do that.
No,
I mean they can try, but only a couple gonna succeed, my nigga. You going if they don't want to be complacent, like I mean, we present the narrative. We present the narrative in which they're not complacent because they don't give a fuck about this. But if they're not complacent, then they would try. Like so.
In all honesty, me personally, if I was a Sony exec, like in all honesty, I wouldn't try to break into an entirely different market for the sake of profit when there's more competition in monitors than there are in TVs.
Yeah, and it's less competition in gaming, so you see where they at.
I wouldn't say less competition in gaming.
Way less.
In gaming, I think
gaming consoles, my nigga.
In gaming, I think it's quality over quantity.
Bro, we have 3 gaming consoles and a PC.
We got 3. But if you look at every time anybody else tries to get into console gaming, it never stacks up. Their quality is not as good. So I don't think it's a matter of how many people are in it. I
honestly don't think that the quality is not that good because nobody want to step into the field with 3 heavy hitting ass niggas.
That's what I said. That's why I said quality over quantity. I feel like the people who are already dominating the gaming console industry right now, it makes it a lot more intimidating and sets the bar higher for anybody else trying to get on board. That's why every time we see people trying to introduce themselves into the fucking console gaming community, if it doesn't meet like the standard of what gamers expect, it never does good.
Shit, it can meet the standard and still not do good. What you mean?
I've never seen it come out.
I guarantee you. Yeah, if a motherfucker released a system that was just like Xbox and didn't have Xbox on it, if it did everything Xbox did but connect the Xbox Live, it'll still fail. Still fail.
And nobody even did that.
Because it ain't no point. It's no point.
And that's why I said it's quality over quantity.
It ain't no point.
At the end of the day, if you don't have the fucking quality, if you don't have the quality to get into it,
bro, that don't work, man.
Bro,
Yes, it does. Like if you don't have the quality to get into an industry,
you just need the bare minimum of bells and whistles, and when it comes to monitors, to sell them, all you gotta do is be affordable.
Bodie, would you buy a bare minimum of something from when you already have an industry that has better for a better amount of money?
I'm pretty sure everybody in here has a PC and some monitors. I'm pretty sure y'all don't have the S tier bells and whistle monitors.
I don't.
I'm not for bells and whistles.
That's the point.
Y'all
have decent quality monitors. All you needed was a name on it.
Yeah,
that's all. It didn't take much for you to get that monitor. It just needed to be affordable.
It had to be something nice and affordable.
That's a market you can get into. You have the name. All you gotta do is jump straight in.
But it's very easy for you to just say that that's all you need to do. But at the end of the day, when it comes to the actual business themselves, if somebody's already doing that better and there's more than enough people doing the exact same thing or what that's doing, why? That's like trying to fucking make a fucking burger joint when there's already like a shit ton of other fucking burger joints, and you wonder.
Hold up. And so did Mr. Beast. He just made a restaurant and that motherfucker didn't jump.
Yeah, I'm not saying they don't. But notice which ones are always gonna fucking make money, and you notice the ones that do pop up and they're new and they're local, like restaurants or like clubs. They're gonna be booming for the first couple of fucking seasons that they're out, but the second that you look at like years down the line, they're gonna lose fucking profit.
Chick-fil-A definitely been going forever.
Exactly.
I feel like it's not a good risk to take, but if the risk pay off, then it pay off swimmingly. So they should. And I was just about to say, it's really not big of a risk for them. Not really big a risk.
That's been my point the whole fucking time. It's like I don't see why they would take the risk on monitors.
Because it's not a big risk. It's not a big risk.
All you got to do is make the bare minimum. The bare minimum. Yeah, they make amazing TVs. They make some of the best TVs on the market.
They have a reputation of making good products.
That's a small risk for them, bro.
Do you guys remember when a long time ago when Sony and Nintendo started competing, and they said that they wanted to make sure that they were known as an entertainment equipment system? And like I said, with their consistency, mind you, this is a Japanese company, not an American company. Even if they don't really sell a lot of something over here, they might sell more shit over there, and we don't even fucking know like what it is that people like when you say the name of something over here in America, and they say, oh yeah, you're talking about the gaming console. But if you go over in Japan and you say, hey, Sony, they may say, oh yeah, they make our entertainment equipment. You know what I mean? Like they're but that's what it was though. Like that's what it was when they were competing with Nintendo, when they were competing with Sega. They wanted to always be known as the entertainment systems company.
You want to know how I know it don't take much for them to enter the monitor market? All they got to do is drop a monitor that hits 4K 120 with PC compatibility, 3 milliseconds of input lag, and a 2.1 HDMI, and they would literally blow through this fucking market right now.
They'll blow
right now.
Instantly.
It's so easily. Right now. They need it. We need it. We still don't have it.
We all already said that we know it would be low risk for them. And it's not like they don't make monitors. They do make monitors. They just don't invest in them for real.
They need
monitors that they got. I haven't seen one.
Look it up, nigga. Damn, you got a computer?
Wait, but you just told him he had monitors, though.
They do. I know they do for a fact. I know they make monitors.
Hey, bro, y'all trying to put a bet on it?
What? I'll put $10 right now.
All right, what are you going to put a bet on? Oh, he probably
You know what? Yeah.
All right. Go ahead.
Both y'all niggas got cash out.
Y'all got cash out?
You know I got cash out.
Hey, well, look, $10 on you. They got monitors, Walter?
Nope, I googled it right before he said it. He answered. He literally was. I literally am looking at this shit right now. They don't got it.
My motherfucking money.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait. All these Sony monitors basically are TVs. What the fuck?
Yep. They really fucking are.
They literally say that they're full HD LCD monitors for versatile use, but in reality, it really is just a TV. It's not really a monitor.
Does it say monitor on it though? Are they selling it?
It says Pro Monitor. It says Pro Monitor, but it's like you can't get it on Amazon.
Give me my fucking money.
And when you click professional products, it says cameras, professional displays, and displays is what the monitors
are.
are.
I know you're not talking about these bum ass little fucking mini TV joints.
Nah, I'm talking about monitors.
I don't see no monitors in here, bro. What are you talking about?
A monitor is a monitor. Hold on, let me look it up.
It's a broadcast and production. It's a professional monitors. Like, I'm not joking.
Give me my fucking money.
Alright, bro, you try sending whole ass dollars, bro. Where your cash up at?
I ain't gonna hold you when I type in.
This
I ain't see shit. You see what I'm? Yeah, like this count.
Y'all do know they used to
this day better. I don't know if it count or not.
Yeah, a monitor is a monitor.
No, it's in the middle. Look in the chat. It's in the chat, bro. Like that count.
No, I see it.
Y'all do know.
I'm not in this. I'm
not.
You see that?
Bro, podcast. I gotta show the pod. I gotta show the pod, bro.
Do you see what they trying to get over,
bro? This ain't no
different. Don't say they, nigga. I'm just saying you gotta pay that nigga, bro.
Nah, this ain't no monitor.
No, but you want to know something funny though? They back, in the Windows XP days. I know
monitor with like a TV.
Bro, this ain't no monitor. If I walked into a nigga's room, the PC and shit, yeah, PC and this is monitor, but it's not a monitor, bro.
They don't make gaming monitors.
Alright, bro. Hold on, what's your cash up, nigga? The fuck?
Oh yeah, I got
you. Bet-wise, what do you gotta pay, bro? But I feel you though. That shit ain't no monitor, bro.
I got
it.
Like he said, they don't make gaming monitors. They make PC monitors. They don't make gaming monitors.
Nigga, they ain't
that's
even
a school. That's a morning announcements TV for school.
Right. That ain't no monitor, bro.
That's a morning announcements computer. What the fuck we on?
They used to make PC monitors. Like I had one. They used to make fucking PC monitors.
Ain't here no more.
Fucking backs and all that shit. They used to make those. Like I had one. I know they
the big dunk one.
Yeah, you remember that white one at my grandma's house, Kendall? The one that we all used to fucking get on? That was a fucking Sony monitor.
I thought it was a Philips or some shit.
No, that was Sony.
Nigga, you gonna send the cash up or what?
Oh yeah, my bad. I got you. Send that shit right. Need that.
You little weak ass $10. He technically just got over. That shit ain't a monitor, man.
That monitor's super bogus.
That shit was so bogus.
That shit is a Toshiba TV.
Boy. That shit
That's
ugly.
a CCTV monitor, is it not?
Man, look like it.
That's what I was saying. Like looks like a TV monitor, literally. Like not even funny.
Fucking public like an idiot. The one you posted isn't even the one I'm seeing.
Bro, let me see what you see. That monitor's so bogus, bro.
Getting over, bro.
That shit is entirely unreal, bro. I can't.
Professional monitors, nigga. That's what it is, bro.
You got it on the technicality, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Nah, I mean the brick monitors for Windows XP and shit. Those count too. So technically, I got that as well, nigga.
Oh, man, I can't.
Give me my 10, bro. I'm about to go cop some Windows, nigga.
Yo, you welcome, bro. I guess
we about to end the we about to end the pod, man. We about to end it, bro. We gonna end it, man. Y'all got closing statements today?
Yeah.
Nah, hey.
All right, we gonna go down the list.
Let me go first, cause I gotta get ready for work, nigga.
Go ahead.
Nigga, follow me at Black Phantasma Black with 2 C's.
Right, you don't even upload no more, sir.
At all. Don't stream. Nigga, don't be on Twitter. Nothing.
Hey. I'll be on there soon.
I'll be on there soon. Face says, "All right, Bella, you got any closing statements?"
Just follow me on Twitch, Bad Bella Games. Follow my Instagram. It's Bella Mitsune, MITSUNE, and that's it.
Black Goat.
The first black, you know what it is. I ain't got no closing statement.
What the fuck?
Night Meef, the Slanderer.
Follow me on all social media at Night Scream TV. Same on Twitch, same on YouTube. We currently doing a Pokemon Heart Gold randomizer. We just got the second badge today. That shit was kind of fire. Right. Next up is the rival battle. I think that stream comes tomorrow. I just don't know what time yet.
Yeah, go watch this shit, man. He got me into the randomizer Pokemon deal, man. I ain't know nothing about that. It's hectic, bro.
This is my first Nuzlocke. This is my first Nuzlocke. This shit pissing me off, low key. I can't lie to you.
I feel sorry for you, especially in the.
Hey, look, they ain't give me nothing but flying types and psychic types.
Bro, you got the most bum ass Pokemon.
I got a Zubat, a Swablu, a Togepi, a Routes, and a Beldum.
Bro, I have bum ass Pokemon, bro. I looked at your list. Like, bro, this shit is ass.
Oh, I ain't worried, bro.
You got a Routes in the Gen 2 remake?
Yeah, it's randomized, so yeah, like everything. Like my starter was the Beldum.
Oh, okay, damn, that's what's up. Nah, you might get lucky.
You got a nice starter.
You trash right now, but you might get lucky.
And I ain't got nothing to say, so we can go ahead and go to Wody and we can end it.
Oh, thank y'all for kicking it with the Stroke Gaming Podcast. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell notification if you have not already. Ladies and gentlemen, it was fun. Take care.
Bitch!